Jordan Ortiz. Jonathan Ortiz. At guard, number 50. Daniel Garcia. At tackle, number 1. Colazzo. At tight end, number 88, Kana Jakubowicz. At tight end, number 81, Christian Hernandez. At wide receiver, number 1, Jarice Gaines. At running back, number 22, Mikey Hanlon. At fullback, number 3, Nicholas Solares. And at quarterback, number 7, Donnie Jackson. And your starting kicker, number 17, Lauren McCracken. The Dunkirk Marauders are coach, and the rest of your Dunkirk Marauders. The Dunkirk Marauders are coached by head coach Evan Gomez, assistant coaches Yvonne Hernandez, A.J. Morales, Daniel Smith, Chris Williams, Daniel Alvarado, Oscar Alvarado, Andre Lockett, and Chris McQuiggan. Tonight's officials are Al Fazer, Keith Fish, Zach remove your hats for the celebration of our national anthem being sung by the class of 2024 seniors Maricina Bone and Hannah Rosie.
And bright stars through the ladies and gentlemen. We are here in Dunkirk for Rivalry Night, where the Dunkirk Marauders will take on the Fredonia Hillbillies. I'm Shannon Davis. Along my side, the man is back. My partner, the A-Team's here tonight. Greg Krause is back in the house.
Thanks,
Great to
Shannon.
have you back, Greg.
Good to see you. I'm hanging with one eye, but we'll get it done. And what a beautiful night. I mean, I was worried we were going to have a slogfest in the rain, but what a beautiful night for football. Weather's perfect, no wind. Hopefully this is a game where both these teams can get right for the end of the year. They've struggled off and on, had some success. Rarely do we come into a game 3-4. Here we go. We're tied. There's the line is pretty tight, and so we should see some exciting football.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got two teams that really have nothing to lose tonight. It's not, but both teams aren't in the playoffs either. But what matters is the Dunkirk-Fredonia rivalry, and the history is long. I mean, many of you listeners know way more about it than I do, not growing up in the area. But you never want to lose to your friends, your crosstown rivals, the Dunkirk Marauders or the Fredonia Hillbillies. So no matter what's on the line tonight, it's rivalry night. It's everything, right? Both these teams are coming off. Fredonia's coming off 2 wins. Dunkirk's coming off a win. You got a beautiful night, and what a job by our crew tonight. You see that opening, the intro, the aerial shots of the Dunkirk field. I mean, the broadcast looks fabulous, and I'm very excited about this game tonight and these two running backs.
Yeah, they're piling up yards. I mean, historic levels. I mean,
absolutely.
Yes. And I'm sure we're going to see a heavy dose of that tonight. And it's going to be who can stop who. I think it's in a typical rivalry game, right? Evenly matched. It's going to come down to turnovers and penalties.
Yeah, and who's going to stop the other team's star running back? For Dunkirk, you got Michael Hahn, just shy of the 100 or 1,000-yard mark himself. And then you got Sam Atzrott, who missed a couple of games, but he's still over 1,000 yards. In the last 2 weeks, has had historical numbers.
Yeah,
almost
crazy numbers.
500-600 yards in 2 games.
Midget league kind of, star numbers,
So both teams are going to have to focus. Here we are. We got opening kickoff. Marauders are going to receive the ball first. And the big man kick it off for Marauder.
That's as good a kickoff as you see in high school.
And it is going to go just out of bounds right around the 30 line. But that was number 70, Owen Rush, kicking off. We've seen the last couple of years be an outstanding punter, but haven't seen him kick off in a long time.
Unfortunately, a great play by the Dunkirk return man. Didn't panic, because that's a time when you're sitting there. If that ball bounces back this way instead of out of play, you're in trouble.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But
make
he
the
didn't
end zone,
panic,
right.
and he let it get out there, and now they're going to start. I think that's the 35.
No, they're going to make so they can decline it. So it's a 5-yard penalty, accept a penalty, and now the Hillbillies have to re-kick. And we've seen a lot of this year, like the opening game against Randolph. We had to kick it off 3-4 times. We kept pushing them back 5 yards, instead of just taking it at the 35.
Boy, I think after that, seeing that kick go that deep, I'd have just took it to the 35. Let's play football. I don't know. I mean, and unless that was an aberration. So, this should be, once again, who do we have back for Dunkirk?
Rush kicking off again. Good kick. It's going to land right around the 15.
Chevrolet. Here we go.
He's got a lot of room. Gets it out to around the 31, 30. So you were right, Greg. They actually lost 4 yards. I have seen a lot of teams decline it and work out in their favor. Actually accept a penalty. I shouldn't say decline. If you accept it, you're making them re-kick.
I guess if you have a dynamic kick returner and you really feel like this is a play, or you don't score a lot, and so the kickoff is the kind of play where you might just break one. But boy, Dunkirk showed the ability to score.
Absolutely. So we got an empty backfield here to start. Donnie Jackson's the starting quarterback, number 7. We got trips left, twins right, empty backfield, which is not what we're traditionally seeing in the Dunkirk offense. Right. Motion here, and ball's on the turf. Jackson has to jump on it. So it looks like they were going to still try to hand that off, maybe do a little trickery. 22 was in motion. Michael Hanlon, the star running back we mentioned earlier, 966 yards on the season. Again, just shy of 1,000 yards, but that didn't work. Lost about 10.
Yeah, and if they're going to hand it off to Hanlon, put him in the backfield and hand him the ball. I mean, the trick right there would have been to fake it to Hanlon and do something because, everybody's looking at him.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm a little, little surprised. But here we go. Now we'll see if they're back to their old tradition. Yep, we got the power eye.
Yeah, a pistol.
A little wide. Oh, that's right.
Yep.
That is a
motion.
Interesting.
Yep. Fake it. Jackson keeps it, but he's going nowhere.
I think Rush just ate him. Was that or
it's
no?
Like 70. That might have been Story. 79.
Yeah, it was definitely. Yes.
79. That's Ian Story on the tackle. The end was in there as well, helping out Story. But I know Story was in on the tackle. Another loss on the play. So we got a third and about 22. So this is like almost the worst start you can imagine for this Dunkirk offense. 2 negative plays on the first 2 downs.
Well, and yeah, they're going to go back to that spread offense, obviously, and but boy, oh boy, that's a
faked a little counter play, but yeah, great job by the outside linebacker. There's 2, Davy White, who's back playing linebacker for the Hillbillies. So 3 plays, 3 negative plays for this Marauder offense, and without a doubt, that's going to bring on the punt team for the Marauders. And Greg, I know you only got 1 eye, but my 2 eyes isn't much better. Let's see if I can get a number of that punter there.
30. Let's see. No.
Jamison Quinn's back to return for the Hillbillies. Good snap. Okay punt, but it's going to not
reach. Oh, there
good
you go.
bounce.
Yep.
Yep. And it's going to bounce, roll back just about the 49-yard line of the Hillbillies. So great start for the Hillbilly offense.
Yeah, 34 net yards on the punt, so not a bad punt. Really needed it right there after those, the negative plays. So now we see if they can get a stop, and Fredonia's going to come out. I have a feeling we'll see a steady diet.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of Atzrod, I would think, until they stop it. And number 12, that's Brady Helmer, the junior, taking over the starting quarterback duties. Has done a real nice job for the Hillbillies. And had a big game last week playing at Silver Creek, getting the win against his father,
that
Coach
was
Sean
really
Helmer,
cool. Yeah.
which is a great story there. But they're back in the pistol, trips right, single receiver to the left. Atzrod right tight behind Helmer, and almost too tight, yeah. It looks like Atzrod got it back, but I almost think Sam was too tight. If we could see a replay back here, Jackson, on that one. If you look at the initial formation.
They're going right to it. No chance
going
for
right back at it, yep. But we can see, look how tight he is.
Yep.
There's almost no angle to get him that ball, and it was a little low. Atzrod was lucky to get back on it. It's Helmer. It looks like Atzrod's to his left here. A little hard count. Yep, they're going to check, trying to get him off sides here. Loss of 4 yards on the play. Second and 14.
Fredonia's going to reset. Here we go.
Right back to Atzrod. Nice hole off the right side. And if you're this Marauder defense, the last thing you want to do is let Atzrod get any momentum. He runs a 4.7 with his power and strength. You do not want him bouncing off your secondary going full speed.
A gain of about 6, 7, so he got back the loss, +3, 3rd and 7.
And this line of the Hillbillies, and I know they haven't had the record in this season, had some tough games with the injuries, but this line has been the powerhouse. They've been the star of the team all year, no matter who is at quarterback or running back for Fredonia. Motion. And handoff to Atzrod off the left side this time. He's still on his feet, and I think he's going to fall forward.
If he gets the mark, let's see. Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
Is it?
It looks like he made it to the 40 to me, but they're spotting at the 39.
Yeah, boy, I'd like to.
Yeah.
And again, we don't have the sophisticated. It still amazes me we don't have chips and balls at every level.
And the official, they're calling for a measurement here.
Let's
It's going to be close. I thought he was going to be at the 40, which would have been a definite first down. And
so we got the marker is just beyond
the
hash.
Yeah.
Looking through it, looks like it's hash to hash. Boy, it depends how they pull it too. I mean, this is another piece of football that blows me away. Is we got a chain and a couple of guys, and they run out and they pull it tight and hope. If it goes from one side of the yard, Anyway.
Look at Ian Story's right in there checking for himself, and he's calling for the first down.
Nice.
Jumping up and down. He was almost in the official's way. He was so into that measurement.
There we go. That's got to be inches. Well, it's a
Did he
let's
get the
not go
postcard
cliche.
out? Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go.
First first down of the game.
Yep.
And after that first down play, it's to be able to pick that up just running the ball gives you a little idea of
They're
not
just
only
gonna
this
pound
line,
away.
and they're going to do it until they can stop it. So if you're Dunkirk, you got to figure out a way to stop this run
And
game.
Dunkirk expects it. Look, they're bunched. There's one man more than 4 yards behind off the ball.
Little quick screen to Quinn out here, and he is hit 5, gets tackled by 5. Nice tackle there by Brian Thurston of Dunkirk. It's going to be a loss on the play. Jamison Quinn is no easy player to tackle in the open field, so nice play by Thurston there. Loss of 3.
So they, so now we're 2nd and 13 for the second time in this drive.
Yeah, there's 3 first down plays we've seen in the game. They've all been for negative yardage. It's not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator.
Once again, Dunkirk is way up. They're expecting a run. Boy, there's a slot receiver that looks like he's just all alone right there. 5, yeah.
Yeah, they're giving handoff to Atzrod, and he is going to be stopped. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play, maybe.
Maybe,
yeah. It looks they're going to the marker moved about 3 inches forward. So I'm going to say no gain on the play. Good job by the Dunkirk defensive line here, as we're going to see on replay. And great penetration there, disrupt, not letting Atzrod getting his momentum there, Greg, and that's the key to this game if you're a Marauder fan. Trips right once again, Twins left empty backfield this time, so let's see Helmer showing off his arm. Oh, tried to go to Brown there, and I believe that's Brown on the quick slant 15.
Very nice.
Yeah, Kevin Brown, and good coverage.
Yeah, Kingston Hall. Kingston Hall had the nice coverage. It really wasn't there, but tried to zip it in.
Yeah, and Brady Helmer
has a nice arm.
He has a very good arm. He's an outfielder, second-team All-Star for baseball playing outfield. Had the best outfield arm of Fredonia. It looks like punt team's on.
Yep, they're gonna. Who's back? Once again,
that might be Davy White, number 2. High snap.
Yep.
He's able to go up and get it, and gets a line drive punt.
Need the bounce right to him.
Right on the 10.
Oh, contains lost. Yep.
Oh, that might be blocking the back there. No flag. No.
They lost contain early,
Yeah.
and he took advantage of it. Got a nice return back to the 34, 33. Davy White. It's good to see Davy White back. I know when he went out, it looked like they were going to shut him down and say, hey, let's let him heal up.
Here's the replay in this return. Gets a nice hop. That might have been a block in the back there. Would have been there. This one, I couldn't see on the replay, but good tackle by Davy White there.
But just, good to see him back out on the field and healthy.
Absolutely. Hand off to Hahn here, and not much there. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage for the Marauders.
Hanlon.
Did I say Hahn? Yeah, Hanlon. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry, my bad. Thank you. Hanlon. It's Michael Hanlon, and we got Mike Hahn on the other side.
Yep.
Yeah. Michael Hahn and Michael Hanlon. Oh, yeah, it's 58. Aiden Cada on the tackle as well. No gain. 2nd and 10.
What do we got? We got a 3 backs with a shotgun.
Fake to
Hanlon.
He's
looking long. He's got, nope.
Overthrew him a little bit here. Luca Gullo on the coverage, intended for number 1.
Good coverage, good.
Gains,
I don't know. On 2nd and long, if that's the. But hey, air it out, give it a shot. He had him 1-on-1. Let him make a play.
Yeah, we did the game down Southwestern versus Dunkirk, and Coach Gomez is not afraid to dial up the bomb.
Luca.
Yeah, he's known for that. In fact, he coached the girls' flag football team, and that's one of his favorite play calls there. Throw it deep, and he did it there, incomplete. 3rd and 10 now And if you're the Marauders, you really don't want to kick it back, a punt back to the Hillbillies right now. You really would like to get a first down here mid-first quarter. Handoff here on the counter.
He's got him. Look at that.
Nice cut.
He's just short. Now you got a decision to make.
Yeah, he might be about a yard short. That was a real nice cutback.
Yep.
We're going to see the replay
Came up with a block, too. Somebody, I think his wideout or somebody gave him a nice block.
Cutback
right about
on
there.
the Grow. Good job by Colin Kroll hustling down the field to save the first down here. It's going to be 4th and 1. And that was 28.
Looks like they're sending in the beef.
Irish Cheverez on the carry there.
I don't know. I love going for this right now. I mean, it's a game where you're going to have to stop them anyway.
Right.
Right.
And I think they are.
Yes. Yeah, it looks like they sent in a heavier
looks like
lineup.
Donnie Jackson's going underneath. And Dunkirk is very famous for the QB sneak
they
throughout
should use
the history. Oh, they're going to pitch to Hanlon.
Go to their guy.
And he's got it. Yep.
And
turns
more.
the corner. First down and more. And that's a nice tackle there by 15. That's Kevin Brown, or else Hanlon might have broke that all the way. So if you know the Hillbilly strength, and here it is up the middle of that defensive line, let's pitch it out wide. You got a lead blocker coming out in motion. No containment by the corner or the end. Easy first down for the Marauders, and that's a big play. They're going right back to line scrimmage. Jackson's right back under center. Motion once again. They gave it to him. He's cut off quick. This time Rush was there and others to help him finish off. Yeah. And let's see, depending on where
was that Kingston Hall on the carry? Yep.
No gain, so right back to the 45.
I'm surprised. Now, what have we run? Or Dunkirk, 6-7 plays, and Hanlon's carried it once, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they missed him on the first. Yep.
Yeah.
But I mean, boy, oh boy, with the numbers that he's been putting up, I feed him.
And if you're running a reverse play, why you run it to the short side of the field, too, where there's no room? You want to get that out in space traditionally. Jackson back under center.
Really tight.
Play action to Hanlon. Jackson's looking deep under pressure.
Nice move there.
Can he still?
He's got the ball on the ground.
Oh, the ball was
I think his
down.
lineman got it. Dunkirk, I think, retained possession.
Great pressure on the QB there.
Real good contain, too, because when he broke those couple of tackles, it looked like he could scramble out and had some, but I think it was...
well, here it is. You got this Davy White in there first. Rush was in there. I mean, you had a series of very good defensive players of the Hillbillies all over Jackson. Eventually, the fumble came out. Loss of 6 on the play. It's now 3rd down and 16, and I mean, this Marauder offense has been behind the chains all night, or all first quarter, I shouldn't say all night. And now you want to at least get half of this back maybe here to have any chance to go for it in 4th down. You don't have to get all 16, but you want to get 8-9 yards here, and that pass is going to be incomplete, intended for
Hanlon.
Number 22, Hanlon. And now you would think you might have to punt here, being 4th and 16.
I'm at the 50. I mean, I got to stop him somewhere. So why? It's not like days of old where Fredonia had the dynamic. Hey, we're going to score if we have a minute left. So they've got to grind it down too. I think at this point in the game, you want your kids to. Wait, what do we got going?
I think the punt is Christian Hernandez.
Boy, that's
back
a short
to punt.
He's only 9 yards back. If I was ever going to block it.
Yeah, and he's got a line drive punt, got rid of it real quick. And let's see if it's, no, it's not even, it's 22-yard line. So he tried to just pin him back. He got a little too tight to the sideline. No chance for a return, 22-yard. But I get what you're saying. Even if they got 5-6 yards, I might agree with you, Greg. But 4th and 16 is really tough to come back.
No,
and
you're right.
you got that Fredonia defensive line coming at your quarterback the way we've seen. It's tough to even get a pass for 16 yards on that play. So, yeah, I agreed with going in that 4th and 1, even though it was on their side of the field. But 4th and 16 in that situation.
I guess you're open for a penalty or.
Yeah, that's about probably your biggest hope. So Helmer's back with Atzrott right behind him.
Double, yeah, the Twins both sides.
Helmer's going to take the snap. And a little pitch play out to Atzrott wide. He's got room. Cut up. Nice play in first down.
Yeah.
Gain of about
7,
8 yards.
6. But a nice, You talked about it. You don't want to give him. You don't want to let him get momentum.
Right.
So how do we create momentum? Pitch him the ball and let him get started.
And I like that because that's not a traditional play call for Fredonia in the last few
Not
years.
at all.
And this maybe down along the goal line, we saw it a few times last year with Davis, but never here. So I like that call on first down there. Take advantage of the box.
Uh-oh,
Fumble,
ball's on the
ball's
ground.
down again.
It's still loose. Oh, it's a scramble.
still
Oh, it's still
loose.
loose.
And
There
Dunkirk
it is.
has it.
There's the turnover.
So it's 2 fumbles by the Hillbillies and at least 2 by the Marauders with the first turnover we've seen. Here we have it. It's going to be, they're so
Boy, and it
tight on
starts
that
yes.
snap. I think Atrat's got to get off his back a little bit to give him time to catch the ball and turn and hand it off. I think that's caused 2 fumbles so far. And I don't know if that's by design or he's just a little over-aggressive.
Nathaniel Garcia, Nate Garcia with the recovery.
1:46 left in the first quarter. Great job. I love the score clock. Clock is dead on, people, if you're watching the game. Sweep out, pitch out to Hanlon here.
No,
he turns
this is
the corner.
it.
Was it Hanlon?
No, it's
Oh, yeah, Hanlon's out wide. You're right.
Kingston Hall. He's had a couple of carries already.
Okay.
And a nice one there.
Yeah, that's a great play on first down. The first positive yard
Yeah.
we've had on first down, I think, for the Marauders in the first quarter. Now second and short. You got a turnover. You got to punch this in and get the lead early if you're a Marauder.
Yeah, nice second and short. I mean, I guess if you were going to do your gimmick play, this might be it, but why screw around? The full wishbone. There's Hanlon.
Hanlon gets the ball.
First down.
Yeah, I think so. They're stopping the clock in.
Yeah, first down on the 14, so they can still get another one.
So keep every down here be positive, right? Don't
Right.
be too creative here. Don't be too crazy and risk the
Yeah,
loss on 6-7 yards on first down. Get some positive yardage here for the Marauders and give yourself options to call the next play.
I want to get Hanlon going, too. I want to get him lathered up.
Absolutely.
There they go. So even that, I mean, that's a good little gain, but more important, you know, I think you got to hit Hanlon a few times before he really starts to get rolling.
Yeah, and you get past this Fredonia defensive line, and Hanlon's going to be able to make plays. And that's how there's a helmet. Hanlon's helmet came off there, so I think he's going to have to come off the field for a play. I was watching the replay, not the field if he had to come off, but I saw 22 helmet laying on the ground turf there. So let's see.
I guess it depends how it comes, yeah.
Yeah, he's not in the backfield right now. So he did have to come out of play. 2nd and 9. Jackson, a little short pass.
Fade, he's got him. Nice catch.
Oh, broke it
boy,
up
who
at
came
the last
over at the
minute.
last minute?
Is that Brown? 15?
15.
Yeah, that's Kevin Brown, and that was a great breakout. The fans even thought it was a touchdown.
Got it. I mean, you could almost. I mean,
we went a little too far back on the replay.
in the
There's
world,
22 helmet.
in the NFL world, you might be calling that. Hey, let's see if he had the possession before I got knocked away.
That was one.
You got to complete the catch, though.
Janice Gaines there. Janice, sorry.
Yep.
Jarice.
Jarice.
It's dark here in this press box, but
Hanlon back on the field.
But Brown made a great play because that was in his hands, and before he could tuck it, he punched it out.
Yeah.
That's a textbook play as a defensive back. So now you got 3rd and 9. Hanlon back in the backfield now. And a pitch out to Hanlon. Jackson's even trying to get a block out there for him, but nice job by the Fredonia defense. Good containment there.
3 or 4, 3 maybe. So it'll be 4th and 6th. I don't know if they have a field. I haven't seen a field goal kicker, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. No score. Marauders have it's going to have 4th and 6 to start the second quarter. But, Greg, I don't know if you know this too, but big news for Fredonia Access tonight. We're being broadcasted on Western New York Athletics as well. So thanks to Frank Wolf and his crew for helping putting that up and getting some Southtown football up in the Northtown so others can see it. So I think that's real great.
Cool, very cool. Yeah,
Chip and his crew for putting that together. We've had a couple meetings, and it took a lot of organizations to make those arrangements. But I think it's great for the kids down here in Southtowns and great for Western New York Athletics for exposing as much football as they can to the Western New York community and really outside of the Western New York community You can watch these games anywhere on YouTube. So that's great for all families out of town and so on.
You know, big rivalry game, second oldest, right, in Western New York. I think TNT is older.
Okay.
But, man, oh, man. And giving them a good game so far. I mean, and by the way, that was the fastest quarter we've had in a Dunkirk Fredonia game in a long time. And either of these two, but that just flew. You keep the ball on the ground, and was there a penalty?
I think that,
just the kickoff.
No.
Besides the kickoff.
Yeah, kickoff going out of bounds. Right. And 3 passes all first quarter that I can count, 2 by Dunkirk, 1 by Fredonia.
No injuries, no penalties.
Don't jinx that.
That makes it fly. I'm just.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And a lot of. And here's a real key down to start the second quarter. 4th down, Marauders force that turnover. You have to get points off a turnover in your own territory like that.
Now they got to be thinking first down as opposed to touchdown in this.
Hannah's gonna throw it.
Yep.
Nothing there.
Looked like he had room.
Yeah, he did, and he's gonna force it. But you're right. I think he could have maybe tried to get the first down and ran that. I like the play call, but
I like the play call. Yeah.
I think he could have. Great coverage by the Fredonia DBs too, especially with Hanlon. You're thinking you're gonna come up flying. I want to. Oh, we do have an injury now.
See, look at I said it.
Right.
1 second.
Hopefully it's just a cramp. He's rubbing his shoulder. Jax, I don't know if he can get back and get a replay on that to see if he had room to take off or not. Here we go.
Yeah. I really think they are expecting the cornerback to come up. You know, I mean, that was
Ben LeGros was right there. He would have really had to commit to it, but great coverage.
2 receivers
there.
in the same place, too.
Yeah.
Oh, and there he came up cramped.
Yeah, that was 28. Arias Chevrez.
Still working on him.
Yeah.
So now that'll turn it over on downs.
So good job by the Hillbilly defense after the big turnover. Gave up the initial first down, but that was it. And now they're going to get the ball back deep in their own territory, but that's a big win, giving up no points after that fumble. Coach Gomez, first-year coach for the Marauders, done a real nice job getting some wins on the season.
You know, it's also the numbers. I mean, let's start, you can't build a program without people, right? And it always is about how many guys do I have out? How many, if you're going to have next man up, all of those things. Competition in practice, you need numbers. And I'm looking at a very healthy Dunkirk sideline, as well as Fredonia, but, very healthy sideline, having that many people ready to go.
Yeah, and it's tough. I mean, the Marauders have gone through a few coaches over the last few years, and you can't develop any consistency or trust or commitment. So Coach Gomez has his workforce. Here we go. Hillbilly takes over. Atrot right behind this, going back to the pitch play. Good block on the end. Atrot cuts it up, and good play on first down. They're taking advantage. A couple pitch plays early on in the possession and deep in their own territory twice for the Hillbillies now. That's Kuzdal and Story there on that side of the line. Watch their blocking here, sealing that edge. The senior Kuzdal goes out. Quinn comes down and block. Another nice block there by the receiver out wide, and good run by Atrot.
And just got him right out of that hole. That's the most important thing. Now they have a little more comfort level with play calls.
Atrot once again, this time right out the middle, breaks initial tackle, still going.
Oh, boy. He's just
no quit.
Rolling.
Yeah. And watch his feet. His feet aren't stopping. A short, quick, hard step, low center of gravity here. Again, he's so tight. It's such a hard handoff there. But there's one arm tackle he ran through. There's a couple more. Ran over another one there. Like, you got to get low and you got to swarm to that ball if you're going to stop Sam Atrot, especially if he gets that speed going. Again, he's not just big. He ran a 4.7 over the summer. So it's a nice combination for Class C football.
They're in the pistol. Motion.
Ball on the ground again. It looks like Helmer.
Did he get it?
I don't know.
They're giving it to Dunkirk.
Let's see. Official
there.
No.
Al Baser pointing that way. So there's second fumble.
Yeah, and I think, let's watch it here. I think the snap was there. We're trying that motion. Yeah,
he just missed it. Took his eye off it.
I think it was going to be one of those catch and pitch forward to Quinn there, and he took his eye off the ball trying to rush that. So yeah, it's only a third or fourth start here for Brady Helmer at quarterback. and that made a mistake there.
And ironically, it's the second time Dunkirk starts at the 25 off of a fumble.
Yeah, and this time you got to score, right? You can't go 0 for 2. Hanlon gets the carry right out the middle, and there is nothing there. This defensive line of the Hillbillies doing a great job. Story, Price, Kroll, Rush, they're all in there, and their big bodies tough to move.
Now, I said it after, but Lauren McCracken over here on the sidelines is practicing field goals, working the leg.
Absolutely.
Which makes me think, I'm not sure why I guess maybe it was a little far out, but
yeah,
it was a 4th and 6. Now, what do we got? 2nd and 9. Hanlon looks like he has some room.
Nice cut.
Yep.
Still on his feet inside the 4, about the 3-yard line. 1st and goal for the Marauders.
Boy, real nice run. That was a good example of a patient run.
Yes.
I mean, he kind of took his time, picked his spots, and then accelerated. Very, very nice. Puts him on the 4.
Yeah, and what you could really see, I don't know if we'll see it in replay or not, but here it is. You just wait for it, like you said, patient. And then when he goes, a burst, just can really turn it on quickly. Willie and Gullo make the touchdown-saving tackle there. They put it at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal from the 5 for the Marauders.
I think they got a little bad spot there. It looked like he was clearly.
Another fumble.
No.
Jackson's able to scoop that up, but he's going to be tackled for a loss. That's by Davy White.
Boy, I'm just glad he didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Boy, he looked like his leg was getting folded back in there.
And he had a bad knee injury earlier in the year, too. But Davy White, the former Marauder himself, before moved out of the area and then back to Fredonia a couple years ago. Big loss. It's a loss of 12 on that. Back to the 17. Yeah, so second goal with 17 to go. That's a mistake. Hillbillies didn't force that. That was
right.
That's on the Marauders and timeout here. Settle down. It's not a bad idea here after
First
that play.
First half timeouts are always, the clock's moving fast. It's not like, and it's not like either of these teams run a 2-minute drill. So, getting it in here, getting it right here is important. Good timeout. Boy, it gives a chance to, just a super job, incredibly good job by Marencia. Who do we got here? Oh, yeah, Marencia Bone and Hannah Rosen. I was going to say, wait a second, I got that written down. I can't read my own. But they did the national anthem today, and they did a really, really nice job.
Yeah, I was sitting right next to him, and it sounded great sitting next to him, and I'm sure it sounded great over the television and to the fans. I always say it, but I love when the local talent from a school performs the national anthem compared to press and play on a, I almost said tape or CD, which obviously it's neither of those anymore, but I'd much rather see these young performers do the national anthem. It just gives you a chill every time you hear it.
So we've got out of the timeout. Let's see what Coach dials up. Coach Gomez got the pistol going with the double twins. He's looking to throw. Got some room. Good coverage. Davy White all over him.
And what I was about to say is you don't have to get 17 yards on this play.
Right.
You know why? They know they're expecting you to go deep on 2nd and 17. What's wrong with a 6-7 yard pass?
And maybe
you got
runs,
3 downs.
But yes.
That's to me that's just heaving it up 3 times. Like, calm down. Let's get a positive play in that situation. Bring up 3rd and you get 3rd and 10 from here. That's a win, right? You know,
and also no read on it. He was throwing that ball no matter what because he was very well covered.
And that's what we saw a lot of down in Southwestern too. It was just grab the ball and throw it deep. Interesting motion here. Pump fake, and again, just chucking it deep.
He's got him.
And a touchdown.
Got him.
And that is, once again, Gaines. Jumps up. He's got the length advantage there. Single coverage.
He was pretty well covered, but it was just a really well thrown ball and a very nice catch.
Yeah, and that's Jake Willie on the coverage. But he's given up a foot to that receiver, so that's not a great matchup for the Hillbillies. And they're the graffiti's in the air, as you can see it. And here is, as you talked about earlier, Ooh, get up, and it's just over.
Oh, boy, and a line drive.
Make the score 7-0.
There you go. So with 9:06 left to play in the second quarter, the Dunkirk Marauders draw first blood with a really dynamic play. It's funny, as you were lamenting the play before, I was sitting there saying, I'm a big fan of chucking it. Now, at this level, I'm not sure it's as much, but like if I'm sitting at a college Bills game, I want them to throw 3 balls in the end zone because one of them may work. But yeah, it's.
I guess it works sometimes. It obviously did.
Well,
and by the way, it was Lauren McCracken. I want to give her credit for the extra point.
Yep.
We didn't. So nice kick by Lauren. But yeah, I mean, I was wrong there. Coach Gomez called the play. Second attempt in the end zone.
Went
and
right
they
back
got
to it.
Yeah.
And again, it was, I on the first play, I said, boy, he was well covered, but he still threw it. On the second play, he was well covered.
Yeah.
They just executed.
Yeah, and it was a much better matchup the second down. Obviously,
Yep.
you had the height advantage.
Yep.
And that's the primary target there, the Marauders with Gaines. But that was a huge conversion on 3rd and 17, on 3rd and goal from the 17 for that touchdown. High kick here, back to right around the 12-yard line. Luca Gullo on the nice cut up the middle here, good return. Out to about the 33, 34-yard line of the Marauders, but nice kick and nice return.
So they'll start their fourth drive. Now, great for the Marauders, but that's 2 short fields in a row. I mean, you start at the 25.
Right.
It isn't that hard to, you got to get some points out of it.
Well, and really,
the Fredonia's got to hold on to the ball.
right. Fredonia's been their worst nightmare.
Yep.
They've stopped themselves in every possession so far. Helmer taking a snap. You're going to look for Atzerodt here. He gets it right up the middle. Huge hole. Last man that could tackle him did, but not for a nice gain.
Yeah,
gain of about
Kingston Hall
16.
just grabbed on because if he breaks through those arms, he's gone.
Yeah.
Again, they're still very tight.
Oh,
Even
and
that wasn't.
Atzerodt's going off limping here. Luca Gullo in for him, and that's not what you want to see if you're a hillbilly. Atzerodt's been the offense since he's been back. Chautauqua Lake and Silver Creek, he's dominated those 2 games. This time,
He's got
nice
room.
fake. Gullo.
Oh, he could
He's
go.
got the speed, and he is.
Look at him wheel. And he's going to go. Look at that. 2 plays. I just got finished saying, they don't score like they used to. And a 2-play drive from the 24 or the 34.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if he's touched, Greg.
they're back in the end zone.
I think he went untouched there. I mean, he read the holes and everything, but what a job
Good
by the
speed.
line.
Yeah.
And great speed. He finally switched the ball over as he got the end zone. I know we always like to put that. But great job by Luca Gullo there, getting the touchdown. And we're going to look. Let's see who's going to be on. The Fredonia team has a number of kickers this year. Is Rush back kicking the extra point here?
Looks.
Or are they? They might be going for 2, and it looks like they are. Atzerodt's back in.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I guess you're playing to win.
Tripp's
I'm not
right.
sure what.
Atzerodt gets the carry.
Ooh, I don't think he got it, did he?
No, he is short. So good job by the Marauder defense after giving up those 2 long run plays to keep the lead 7-6, 8:33 left, and slow start in the first quarter. Now we have in 3 plays we had 2 touchdowns.
And big. I mean, the pass was a big play, but then, boy, 2 chunk plays by the Marauders, by the Hillbillies, including the 52-yard run by Luca Gullo.
Yeah, and like you said, Luca is known for his speed, and he turned it on there, and I really don't think he got even touched with a hand on that carry.
It's funny, you talk about rivalry games. It's these guys will remember this game. I mean, Luca could have had that 52-yard run against, Cassadaga or someone like that mid-season or something, and we'd all, it's kind of nice. You do that against Dunkirk in the Dunkirk-Fredonia game, and you're going to remember that, when you're reliving those glory days kind of thing. Yeah, that was a huge play.
And especially for a younger running back like Luca Gullo, who hasn't had 12 touchdowns like Atzerodt.
Right.
He's had 3 or 4 on the season. emerging. He will be the starting running back for the Hillbillies next year, I would think. And so carries like that, too, really help him gain his confidence and grow as a player. And because he did against Dunkirk, like you're saying, always will remember it. That's an interesting formation here. It's all in this 2/3 of the ball, and they're kicking it to the corner. Yeah, it's back to about the 3. White putting pressure on, and he doesn't make the tackle, but that's a great tackle by Ben LeGros, number
Giovanni
9.
Santiago on the return, and boy, there was nowhere to go. That was a wonderful kick. I mean, that's as good a kick as you want to see.
Yeah, hindsight, you might let that go right in the end zone and take the touchback there.
Yeah, but if that bounces forward.
Yeah, that's true. But great coverage there by LeGros. That's a one-on-one tackle, downfield, pinning him back right on the 15-yard line. So great special team coverage there.
So here we go from the 15. They got an 8:24 left. So in the last 30 seconds, we've seen both those scores. Fumble.
Another fumble.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
It looks like he threw the bag. It makes me think the offense still has it. Dunkirk.
Yeah, way too many fumbles. And that's Jackson coming. You see that knee brace. He had a knee injury early in the year.
Sending him back.
Yeah, well, they do that, your favorite, run all the way to the sideline to get the play call.
I was going to say earlier, so what do we got with that cross? I don't know what that cross-arm meant, but it drives me nuts. I thought I saw earlier that they were messengering in with a wide out, but
2nd and 17, loss of 7, hand off, nothing there again. He might have lost more yardage on that play.
Yeah, he lost about 2.
Hanlon on the carry, so great defense there. Let's see. White is out there, Holt containing, and that's a great pursuit from the interior lineman, 72, Simon Price, the senior.
Ooh, so now you thought 3rd and 16. Now what is it? 3rd and 20. Maybe 20. Yeah, 3rd and 20. Solid.
Right, so
now you dial up for that, Coach.
Yeah. You probably dial trying to get
screen to Hanlon, let him run.
Like, we got a flag. There's too many guys in the huddle. I bet you see a Marauder coming off the side. Yep, too many men in the huddle.
We're gonna go 3rd and 25.
So it'll be half the distance here.
Oh no, they're on the 6. About a 3-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And you're in danger. A turnover, a safety. You can't make a mistake with the pressure that they've gotten on Jackson today. You know, you can't drop back and throw it 30 yards in the air because you're going to get sacked in the end zone if you do it or get a holding penalty. And now we got a timeout by Dunkirk, Coach Gomez. And again, when you're newer coaching staff, a lot of new starters for the Marauders this year. It's not a bad idea to call timeout.
No, they got to, like I said, even if it's just to say, look, we're going to, I'm not sure at this point with a 1-point lead, you don't just hand it off to Hanlon, let him gain 5, and punt the ball out of trouble.
Yeah, give your punter. That's another thing too.
Right now you don't have room.
Right.
Although he was so short last time.
But he's still going to be at least 5 yards into the end zone, even just short snap.
Yes.
You know? So normal snap, he'd be 7-8 yards into the end zone at least from where you're punting, and you never want it to punt from your own end zone like that. And I don't think you've seen them yet this year, but notice the new uniforms from the Hillbillies. Bright orange numbers this year.
I know, so much better.
So, that's a rule change. They couldn't go black numbers on black jerseys with an orange outline anymore. So they had to, once they got new jerseys, they had to change their color scheme up there.
Looks good, though. It's good
I like it.
Both teams are clean.
Now. Jackson looks like he's in shotgun formation, takes the snap, dropping back. Got some time, throws out wide, incomplete. Once again, high intended for number 12 that time. That is Paul Trippi. That's going to bring up 4th and long, punting from your own end zone here. Good job by the offensive line, giving him time on that.
Yeah, he had all the time in the world to throw it, but a very good coverage again. The Dunkirk receivers have not been running open. It was that great catch and passing catch that got him the score. But, good coverage all the way. Now, let's see. If I'm Fredonia, I'm going for the block on this, right? Or no? It looks like they're playing return.
One guy deep. Well, there's only one guy.
They got the wide outs, but there they come.
Rice probably.
This is short. Get away from it.
And not the
Boy,
bounce.
oh boy.
That's an east-west bounce instead of a
22-yard punt.
great field position for the Hillbillies, looking to take the lead. Quinn
Well,
does the absolute right thing and doesn't try to run up there and do anything silly and try to return that. No chance.
and the Hillbillies get their turn with a 25-yard field.
I am going to point out, and this is one of my biggest Stephon Diggs pet peeves and the rest of the NFL players, those big mouthpieces dangling, not put in their mouths, and Jamison Quinn was doing that on that play. Like, NFL players teach the kids not to put them in their mouth, too. Like, either don't wear them or put it in your mouth to protection. It is a concussion thing.
Yeah.
Atzrod gets the carry, has some room. Good down, gain of 5-6 yards on first down.
Had to kind of pick his way there.
Yeah, good
didn't have the
patience.
initial hole, didn't look open. He bounced over one and found some space. Clock shouldn't be a factor. 6:14, 6:12 now. It's clicking away.
Yeah, plenty of time to score from here, without a doubt.
And they have 3 timeouts.
Pitch
Here's the
once
pitch.
again.
He's got
Atzrod.
room.
Yeah, he does.
That was a great turn up. I mean,
Yeah, and that's a really nice tackle, actually. Fighting
Ooh,
off
he
the
looks
block.
like he's hurt. Yeah, he's getting up slow again.
Is that number 2? Yeah, that's Jalen McMichael making the tackle for the
open
Hill.
field
Yeah.
against a tough runner.
Atzrod stays in, but yeah, he's
First
still
down.
limping here.
So now they're down to the 10, it looks like, right about 10, 11.
13-yard line, I believe, and now a
I'm
timeout
looking
for the
across.
Hillbillies. Yeah. I'm just looking at the scoreboard, to be honest.
Oh,
with
I
you.
gotcha. I'm looking across
Cheated
it as,
yeah, I think
I guess
it
you're
is.
right.
Yeah, it's
Somewhere
about
12, 13, yep.
Yep.
So Hillbilly, same thing. They want to get this right. They need that touchdown. They're down in here. Why not take the timeout?
Yeah. Especially in the first half, you're not as worried about
Correct.
saving them to the end. You can't carry them over. This is a key down. You don't feel right about something. Don't take a penalty. We've already had a few fumbles. Why risk that? Get everyone on the same page.
Yeah, it just seems like between the fumbles, what they've had success with, just keep handing the ball off.
And Coach Sherlock's coming out to talk to the officials, too. And sometimes you call timeout to make a point or point something out to the officials, too. I'm not sure what it would be. Obviously, I'm guessing it's something he doesn't like that a Marauder player or defense is doing that he would like addressed, I would think, at this point. But he made a point to come all the way out on the field to have a conversation.
Yeah.
It wasn't animated.
Yeah,
it was
correct.
a talk.
It was not a rant or anything like that.
Right. Veteran move by Coach Sherlock. So here we go. 1st and 10 from the 13 of the Marauders. Right back to Atzrod.
Boy, that line is just moving.
And that was a nice job.
Dunkirk did a nice job, but they just kept, there was no penetration there.
No, but they stood up the offensive line enough on there that Atzrod had to kind of just get behind him and push, but you could see those legs just motoring.
He's
He's a
taking
horse.
himself out.
Yep. Oh, the coaches say nope.
Yeah, sorry, pal.
Yeah. But Coach Gullo, Luca Gullo was already in the huddle, and then he ran back out.
He went in and out?
Yeah.
Never sure if that's okay, too. See, now they're sending off a Dunkirk player for, it must be a helmet piece of equipment.
Yeah, they're looking. It's number 3.
So they got to send somebody on, right?
Nicholas Solares.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, there goes.
Yep.
84 is in front. It's probably an equipment thing. Let's see. Solares is running over.
Yeah,
with the coach.
Trainer's got the helmet in his hand, and they'll try to put it together. So here we go from the pistol. Pitch, another sloppy snap.
Oh, yeah. And Jamison Quinn, he is a superstar for the Hillbillies, a threat every time he gets the ball in his hand. And he really has not. It's like twice. There was a fumble the first time they tried to get it to him. This time he's in the backfield looking for a sweep, and great job there starting with number 5. That's Brian Thurston, who kept containment and good inside pursuit by the Marauder defense. So it's 3rd and 3. They still can get a first down here. It's not in goal. But big 2 downs here. Definitely 2 down territory unless you go for a field goal. But
So we got trips left, wide right.
Quinn in motion.
They've been
They're
using
going
that.
to Quinn. He's going to
Boy,
throw.
oh,
He's
yeah,
wide
he's wide
open.
open.
Oh, no. And that was dropped, too.
He dropped it.
Oh, and he came out of nowhere.
24, I think it was. Let's make sure, but Elias Gutierrez, I think that's who it was, came flying by, but didn't get to the ball. A really fun call.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he
Okay.
just dropped it.
Oh, no, I think he got a piece of it, didn't he? I think he got a piece of it, and then it hit him out, like redirected it a little bit.
Perhaps.
You know, like that makes it hard. That was Malachi Hall staying in the end zone. Quinn didn't set his feet to throw that, so it was a little slower.
Yep.
I love the play call. Oh, we are going for a field goal, Greg. Owen Rush.
All right, here we go. Well, he's certainly shown the leg.
And so he's
Why not?
He's
It's
from the
4th and
16.
14. Yeah,
So
this is a
from
great
30,
choice.
What, about 34-yard. Yeah, about 34-yard field goal attempt. Owen Rush. It's down,
Oh, didn't
and
even
it's
come close.
didn't get it clean at all. So nice job by this Marauder defense. Fredonia getting that great field possession.
Yep.
And after what we saw, 2 carries and a touchdown in the previous possession, I thought it was a
Here we go.
no-brainer. Laces out, Dan.
Yeah, though it did seem like
Yeah,
he had a pretty good, pretty
Yeah.
good holding kick.
Yeah.
I thought perhaps he rushed it a little because the Marauders were coming hard, but it just looks like he just missed it.
Yeah, kicking field goals is, you got that extra distance you're worrying about in your head. I mean, how often is Owen Rush practicing that as an offensive and defensive lineman? When you get to the next level, you're a kicker. You practice that constantly, the timing and the rhythm. And
4 minutes to go. Dunkirk's got to get out of their territory. Nice little drive, nice little run there to get started, but only a gain of 2 or 3. Dunkirk doesn't want to turn it back over. They'd like to get, they'd like to end the half with the ball in their hands, whether it's in the end zone or not, obviously, and a first down here would do that. Fredonia has 2 timeouts. A little surprised they didn't call one here.
yeah,
Nope, they didn't.
no, maybe if they get 3rd down, they call one, like after this down. But I want to give some credit to Nathaniel Garcia there, the senior offensive lineman. I don't know who it was against. It doesn't
Yeah, he
matter.
had a nice-
Great pancake block
Yeah.
on that last play. Right back to Hanlon, right up the middle.
See, now I'd be calling, timeout right now. Oh, they got to get him first, right?
Yeah. It was
Let's see. Nope, they're going to let it run.
the old last 2 years, they call timeout in this situation.
Yeah.
They have confidence in their offense.
I'm
and that
surprised.
tells you the difference in the feeling they have about their offense this year and the last 2 years.
Because they may, if Dunkirk looks to throw the ball for this first down, that be the clock stopper as well. But now I wouldn't with the clock
Right.
running.
Now it's 3rd and 5. There's no guarantee they can't get a first down here.
Oh, no, not at all.
And they're going to
There's
go
the
out
pitch.
wide. Cut up here. He's got
it.
room. And he's going to have a first down.
Ooh, let's.
They're stopping
I
the
thought they
clock.
did.
Yeah.
But it looks like the back judge.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
he's
got
got
his
it.
first down. So the clock stops temporarily at 2:35. Nice run there. Was it number 9?
Yeah, that's Kingston
And
Hall
Kingston
again. He's
Hall,
getting a lot
yeah.
of totes today. I'm not keeping stats like I
Yeah.
usually do. I'm just not in the rhythm. I'm keeping drives. But Kingston Hall's, he's got to have out-touched Hanlon.
A little touch of pace. I don't know if he's out-touched because Hanlon's gotten a
I'm
lot
with
of
you.
carries up the middle, but he's got a lot more carries than we've seen in the past with Dunkirk. And that's good, too. He's going to be the possibly starting running back next year for the Marauder.
Oh, a lot of
Hanlon's
room
got
for
space
Hanlon.
here. Crosses the 50. He gets out of bounds, I would say, to stop the clock. Oh, no, they're winding it. I don't like that call. I think he
Now,
got
if I'm
out of
Dunkirk,
bounds.
I call timeout, right?
Well, he stops temporarily.
Yep. But they don't rush up.
Yeah.
They only have one left, too.
Right. Let's watch this. Where's he go out of bounds? Because he's laying on top of the pile.
I guess he hasn't.
He's out of bounds there. That clock should have stopped there because he was laying on top of
You're right.
players
He
before.
did not
and
knee
his
down.
momentum hadn't have stopped either. That should have been a stop of the clock. But they're doing a nice job of getting the line of scrimmage here, Greg. If Donnie gets the snap off quickly, that was a good job. Yeah, and he does. I like that. Back to Hall this time. A gain of about 4, depending on the spot, maybe
got it.
3.
Got to move a little bit. I mean, there's still a minute 45, but
they only have one timeout left.
Right, so they got to get up to the line.
Yeah, this huddle up here, you're going to run out of time, and Johnny Jackson
Well, again,
going
he's just getting
to the
back.
sideline.
Just crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's unless they know they're going to have to throw a big one here or something eventually to score. But this is precious time running off the clock
20
here.
seconds just on.
Still no urgency.
Boy, full backfield, too.
Yeah.
Hanlon again.
So all that time they ran off the clock was for a 1 yard gain, and now it's third down.
Now, the other
Now
thing is,
they're calling a timeout, or somebody's calling timeout, and I'm assuming it's Dunkirk, and it is.
I mean, Dunkirk is ahead. So if the clock runs out, they're less. I mean, you got to take advantage of every opportunity, but, you know.
It will be the Hillbillies' ball to start the second half.
Right.
Down by 1. But.
Well, we don't know that yet.
Well, down by 1 currently.
Big minute 9.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't love the clock management on second down there. I thought they did a nice job. I thought they got cheated there. Should have been out of bounds, stop the clock. But that first down, they did a nice job getting that playoff. Second down, they took eternity, and it was a, power eye run up the middle for a yard and had to use their last time out there.
Now it'll be interesting to see. Do they come out with 2 plays, 3 plays? I always think that's, hey, we're going to run this play, or, even if it's the same play over.
No,
but just don't go back in the huddle.
Now, if you lose yardage here or something,
correct,
down, you make Fredonia call timeout, I would think.
Correct.
But, yeah, if you get a first down and get some play, you want to get right, 5-10 yards on this play, you want to get right to the line of scrimmage and run another one.
Uh-oh.
That went right through Jackson's hands.
Oh!
Ball is still loose. And it looks like that's going to be
Fredonia's going to have it.
Ball.
Yep. Wow.
59 seconds.
And that is a 26-yard fumble.
It's going to be 76. Colin Kroll, the big man, the junior, first-year starter, recovering that. Good hustle by Kroll, getting all the way back to do that. But that's another unfortunate. I mean, that ball hit Donnie right in the hands. His eyes are off it.
And then he fell on it. I mean, he said, I can just, in his head, he's saying, hey, it's third down. We're going to punt it away. I'll just fall on it. And it still squirted away.
I will say that was the right thing at that point, just to try to fall on it.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. I was just amazed that you fall on it and you can't get it because football's a funny thing, man. It's a weird bounce.
Okay, Helmer,
here we go.
See.
And they're at the
2
30.
timeouts left, I believe, for the Hillbillies.
Yes.
Helmer's looking to throw, going deep to Quinn.
Interception.
And that is intercepted, and that's just great coverage.
Oh, here he comes. Wait a second. He's going to have room. Nope.
Tackle. And that was not a bad ball either, honestly. I thought that was well thrown, but the coverage was even better.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a well-thrown ball, but into coverage.
Yeah.
I mean, he was running step for step with him.
And he turns. That's a great catch by 12. That's a great Paul Trippy.
Yeah.
How many DBs do you see able to turn at the last minute
catch.
and find that ball?
Yeah,
I mean,
great play by
he's
Paul.
got the Marauder.
There you go.
So back-to-back turnovers and back-to-back plays. This one I mind a lot less than the last one. Hey, Trippy earned that interception. He tipped his hat a little bit on that coverage and catch, but now what do you do?
And you don't mind the play call and a turnover. You're trying to turn it around, now I'm surprised they're doing anything.
Yes, exactly. And they're
here comes a pick back.
Jump ball.
Oh, no.
And, I mean, goodness, that was all. Gaines had to play DB.
I'm not sure why they're not kneeling down 3 times, or panning it off at least, I guess. But
that was not a well-thrown ball. Throwing it against Jamison Quinn, probably the best coverage guy Fredonia has.
And Quinn makes that catch. There's a lot of room in front of him.
And there's just got the Diggs face mask hanging there, or a mouthpiece.
Now, difference is Diggs has no rule to put it in, but in high school I thought you had to have that in.
I think you do, but my point is, when kids watch NFL players do it, you mimic them. If you're not going to wear it, just don't put it on. Just don't do it. I don't know. People yell at me when I'm watching a game with me. I'm like, either put it in your mouth or get rid of it.
I also wonder it would be a little. Oh, here we go. Here's a run.
Little pitch
He's got
out.
some room. Hanlon.
Nice tackle there by White.
Tripped him up. Yeah, I don't know why they're rushing up now. I mean, they're on the wrong side of the field. They got the lead.
It's 3rd and 10.
Right.
And they
What is he
spiked
doing?
it on 3rd and 10.
On 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 9, whatever it is, it's crazy. Because now all you've done is forcing yourself to punt. And Fredonia wasn't calling a timeout either.
No.
They could have just took their time in the huddle and probably ran the clock out.
Yeah, that was a big mistake there by maybe a little communication on what down
now,
it was.
Now, do you punt the ball right now?
You have to.
Well, or are you worried about a block?
You can't take off 23 seconds on one play.
Geez,
I know this
is crazy. This is just
absolutely. I don't want
to out of character for the team. And
at least they
first down.
Right.
Oh,
maybe.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's close.
I think he's
might have it
at the yard line.
But I mean, it's a thank goodness you got it. There's only 10 seconds left now,
and there's no benefit because he got it. But what are they going to do? 10 seconds?
Right.
They're going to.
That's
no timeouts.
Such a break for the Marauders there to even get that
bailed
first down.
They bailed him out. Are they arguing about? No. They think that they thought it was 3rd down. I'm telling you right now, coach is saying, "Hey, wait a second."
Yeah, but
they want the time back.
They got the first down, but they're saying the fish on the sideline initially he wound it. That means they're ruling he did not go out of bounds. So yes, the clock would stop temporarily once the box
goes. Yep.
It gets wound, and now he spikes it. 12 seconds left. This is crazy.
Yeah.
A few seconds end of play. I'm not sure what was going on there, but
boy, they
dodged
really
the bullet.
got bailed out on that. But Hanlon got that first down. Fought his way up there because I can't even imagine what the cost benefit is.
A little confusion.
I'm a huge go for 4th down guy, but not that one.
Yeah, right. And not spike it on 3rd down.
Yes.
That's what's like. Okay, 12 again. They're still way against the clock here with only 12 seconds and no timeouts.
Right. I mean, taking a chance on
this is high risk.
A
flag on the play.
Somebody left early, maybe.
That must be. They stopped it. So
receiver took off.
Yeah, just take a knee.
Yeah.
Let's end the half here, guys. You got the lead too. Just take a knee. But again, while we're figuring out if they're going to take a knee or not, just a big shout out to the crew. I mean, the broadcast, the replays.
It's as good as it gets.
I mean, a ton of volunteer time to put all that together, too. So
I'm excited that
and they're going
all of Western New York is watching this.
Yeah. Trips right again.
There we go. It's a duck. There it is.
Davi White interception.
He's going to run it in. Nope. Now they're going to have one play. 1 second left.
Davi White looks like he might have fumbled it going back. But again, if they give up a score here, there's no excuse for this. None.
Right.
And White did lose the ball. I don't know if they ruled he was down, but Fredonia recovered it, so it didn't.
Got it.
But I don't know what the ruling was, if it was a fumble or down by contact. Doesn't matter. And now
they won't wind this up. Fredonia's going to call the timeout just to be sure.
Change the possession. Nope, they want to talk it over. Change the possession. It's on the snap. So unless it's either a touchdown or defensive penalty, be the last play of the first half.
Boy, oh boy.
But this is, and again, I think Coach Gomez is a great coach. I think he's a great guy to get involved in the school, in the program, in athletics. A local police officer, grew up in the area, just wants the community to grow and be better in the town. But that was not wise. What he just did there at the end of the first half.
Because coaches have strengths and I always talked about our guy with the bill, McDermott. I think he's the best coach from the end of the game to the beginning of the next game. But during the game, man, oh man, I got to question some of the things he does. I mean, he does a great job with the players. They seem to like him. Right. He seems to be a kind of a tough guy, disciplined guy, but the players respect and like. So, but yeah, he some of the clock management things. Although nothing was as bad as what we saw by the Giants
Yeah.
at the half. I mean, man.
Yo, I was doing the same thing I'm doing now watching that game. What are they doing?
Yeah.
You know, like,
I mean, obviously we're at all the game, and I'm standing there saying, they're not really doing that,
Yeah.
And we just kind of were it was crazy.
so now what? I mean, you throw it up here? Do you
Sure.
try to get it in Atron's hand and let him break a couple tackles?
I think they're gonna
Throw it up to Quinn maybe? And can you
another timeout.
you know?
Can you take 2 in a row? I guess
I
you
guess
can.
so. I was about to ask the same thing though. So now they wanted to see how the Marauders were lining up.
We were just talking. I didn't.
I'm for sure I saw college season penalize, 2 timeouts in a row.
And who knows? It could be a different. It could be different at different levels. You know what I mean?
could
But
be.
we as soon as it's funny you say because as soon as he was calling it, we were both having the same.
Not sure.
I didn't know you.
We'll
could
look
call
it up
that.
at halftime, see if we can find that rule for you. But no one seems. I don't see anyone from the Dunkirk sideline complaining.
Protesting, right?
Right, and you do have veterans. I mean, Al Jensen's been doing football
Right.
games longer than time. It seems like
He was.
Like,
yeah, I
he's
think
been
he
doing
was
a
doing it when I
long,
played.
long
Yeah,
time. Yeah. And you never want to be in a crew with Al Jens because if it's cold, you have to wear short sleeve shirts either because it's his choice what you wear. And I've seen some real cold games, and he makes them all wear. Although they have to last year. Yeah, it's all short sleeves. So if the head crew guy says you're wearing this, that's what you're wearing, and you're out there freezing.
So
Old
what do we
school.
think? We got a Davy White wide left, all alone, kind of on a one-on-one island.
And that's where they're
going.
looking.
He got
a
some help
step.
coming.
Oh, good coverage,
Good coverage
there.
is
Yep.
right.
Good throw. Watch a taunting penalty there, too. That was real nice coverage by McMichael. That was a good throw, too. So, Marauders dodge a bullet there to end this
really?
half. Holy cow. But nice play by McMichael. You got to give him credit. But 7-6, we saw a lot of fumbles, some good plays.
It was ugly, though. I mean, there's so
Yes.
many fumbles, so many lost fumbles. They didn't lose. Just 3 short fields, and we got 1 score out of it.
Yeah, but to say that, let's take a break here, Greg. We'll pause. We'll try to get some stats, maybe. I don't think anyone has crazy numbers, but we'll see what we can do. And we'll be back for our halftime show in a few minutes. Stay tuned.
All right, so both teams are preparing to get going in the second half. We got about 3 minutes before the second half kickoff. We know the Marauders will be kicking to Fredonia. Boy, what a we ended with a kind of a sloppy way to end it, and that was indicative of the game. I mean, teams are playing hard, but boy, we've seen. I think I counted 7 fumbled snaps, not all lost, but between the two teams. So just the center to quarterback exchange has been a challenge. 3 times. Dunkirk had 2, Fredonia 1. They had a short field at the 25, and we got 1 touchdown out of that. No real sustained. I don't have. We don't have a drive. Well, we don't have a drive with more than 3 first downs.
No.
I mean, I'm looking up and down. I didn't keep every stat, but I did keep every drive, and 2 first downs a couple of times. Obviously Fredonia on their scoring play. They got the first long play for first down, and then they went in and scored. But not any. And I really expected to see right now that Ezra and Hanlon would each have 15, 20 carries. Just pounded against each other.
Yeah, at least 10 to 15 either way. Yeah.
And they may have that, but it just hasn't. No rhythm, no feel. I feel like neither team has got a rhythm or going. And
no, none. And one of the reasons they don't have as many carries, like you're pointing out, is there's no rhythm. There's no sustained drives. They're playing behind the
turnovers.
Chains.
I mean, fumbles and interceptions.
So many unforced fumbles
yes.
and turnovers too. So here we go. Dunkirk is kicking off. Quinn and Gullo is back deep. Low line drive kick.
Get tricky.
Quinn's going to be right around the 16. Does a spin, but
Looked more like Danny Terrio.
Tackle made by, I believe that was 12, Paul Trippi. But it's real hard in a kickoff return. If you stop your momentum like that and everyone else is running at you, you tend to get tackled if your feet stop moving. And that's what kind of happened there. He wasn't going forward.
They had nowhere to go, though. So.
Yep. So good coverage, good tackle by Trippi. But, if you're Fredonia, you need to establish this. I mean, great long plays, touchdowns.
32.
Yeah, great.
32. So here we go. Yeah, let's see what they do right off the bat. Let's see if they come out and try to get that rhythm.
That was Bob a little bit. Helmer, I don't know if that was designed that he was going to keep it or if he had to because the timing's off.
No, I think he kept it. I don't think it was planned because you can see the way that Ezra was looking at him. It's kind of wait a second. I wanted that ball. He didn't carry out the fake and, anything like that.
I still think it would do Helmer a little
get some
beneficial
space.
Yeah, just to give him half a second more to catch that snap smoother.
Well,
less
back up the running back.
That's
right?
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna say it looks too tight.
It is
and
real
really
tight.
affects.
Got room.
A lot of room there. Good job by the line.
He's going to be close to a first down depending on the spot. It looks like they're coming in short. Yep, he's going to be just short, so a real short third down.
And let's see. They're calling. Is Al calling for a measurement here?
I think you can use the hash
if
they can bring it in if they want.
Sure.
I know last time I didn't think they were going to get it and they pulled it tight, but
they are
they're coming.
And that's not characteristic of Al Jens either. He usually phaser. He doesn't like to call for the measurement. Oh yeah, Jens is the old dunker.
Yep. Short by just a hair. Yep.
Third in a short one Story, the animated out there.
Yeah.
I think Ian Story loves the measurements out there. I want to see him do a split after the Fredonia gets the next measurement.
Do a little spin move and
he can do a full split on demand all the way to the ground. It's amazing.
So here we go in the short. Now, still in shotgun. I mean, obviously, that's what they live off of. There's the first.
Easy first down.
Ooh, that ball was loose for a second there.
into Marauder territory.
So they got a first down. So where are they? Right on the 49 or right on?
So
Yep.
is that back-to-back first downs? That might be. Is that the first time?
No, that's the first.
No, they started what, the 32? It must be back-to-back.
No, they had the short, 3rd and short, and he just broke it to there.
Back to Azrath again. Tackle from behind. That is 21 or 81? 81. Christian Hernandez. Good job pursuing down the line of scrimmage.
So now this is what this is what I expect. 2 or 3 run. Just kind of pound away. 3 there.
No rush here.
Right. Now they did get a little bit. Oh, see, he just crept up. I was going to say he's got a little more room there, but. Oh.
He bounces off a tackle in the backfield, makes a cut, does everything he can to get back to line of scrimmage. Good job there by the Marauder as a team.
Yeah, that's one of those plays where, Nathaniel Garcia, came in, didn't make the tackle, but he certainly disrupted the play.
Absolutely. Let's see. Etzrat went off. Looks like Gullo's checked in at running back now. And he just is lining up incredibly tight, too. So it's not just an Etzrat thing. That's how they want it. It just...
Got some room.
Another big run by Gullo.
I think he's got the first
down,
Yep.
I mean, if you watch that handoff, though, he barely gets it to him. It's like on his back hip.
Right.
I don't think it makes it faster being that close, just a half a yard.
In fact, you could make the argument that it makes him stutter a little bit and doesn't get that full burst. Well, so there we go. Now we've got, this is, more of the football that we kind of expected to see coming in, was just grind it.
Absolutely, take advantage of your offensive line. But it's easier to run it and get first downs when you're not getting negative plays because you're fumbling a ball or, miscues, etc. Gullo on the carry again. Great cut.
Oh, my gosh, what a cut.
Look at that speed.
Yeah, he just accelerated.
That was a phenomenal run by Luca Gullo, getting his second touchdown of the day. Watch this here. One cut and just
about
explodes.
34, I think.
I mean, he's going to be close after those 2 touchdowns runs. He's going to be close to 100 yards himself. He might be leading rusher of the game.
52, and I think that was about a 34, something like that. I mean, maybe it was a little more than that, too. But
right?
Yeah,
so he's
right there.
He's probably 90-some yards at this point.
On 2 carries.
Yeah.
They're going to go for 2 again.
So
As with the back end.
Yep.
Azrath, I get that wrong.
Low snap. Helmer gets it, but
I don't think he wanted that either. I think it was a low snap, and he threw off the rhythm. Again, the back being where it is. Yeah.
So 0 for 2 on 2-point conversions. And a nice play there, cleaning up. Helmer is 22, I believe, for Dunkirk. Michael Hanlon. So good drive.
Right off the bat,
offensive line powered through that, gave the running back some nice running lanes, and polished off by a real nice run. One hard cut, kind of split the Red Sea of the Marauder defense.
He just found the seam. Yeah, that was a real good vision on that run. So now Dunkirk got to answer, right? That was the drive that we kind of expected. Again, missing the extra point gives a little bit of a advantage to Dunkirk. Obviously, that the score puts them in the lead as opposed to having to make it. And so they've got to look. And again, we saw that a little bit of rhythm. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Get the linemen going. Get everybody going. Here we go. No mistakes. And the result was a touchdown. Now, I think we got to see the same thing. Whatever the play call is, whatever the they choose, whether it's passing it, running it, pitching it. They got to kind of establish a little bit of a rhythm to themselves.
And stop the negative plays.
Yeah.
That's just killing the Marauder offense so far. It was honestly killing the Hillbillies offense until
Right.
that last possession.
Now, why are they kicking off?
Yeah,
Changed
that's
it. Strange.
10. Aiden Shikansky kicking off.
I mean, it's kind of. We've had two very nice
Yeah.
kickoffs that have pinned them deep. Now that one didn't do bad. 29 to 20. Oh, they're going to give him the 31. 32.
That seems like a generous spot, but
really
yeah.
generous.
I was thinking he had just crossed the 30, but, that's not that big of a difference to start a drive. But, yeah, I mean, I haven't watched the last 2 games for Fredonia, but I hadn't seen, or 3 games, really, I take that. I didn't see go to Salamanca either. Owen Rush kick at all this year because of his knee, and he hasn't punted to my knowledge at all, and he was a great punter.
Yep.
Jackson's under center here. Goes out, gives it to the up back Hall, right? Number 9.
Yep.
And not much there.
Yeah, Hall's had a bunch of carries.
I don't mind that play call there, even though obviously it wasn't successful. You're faking that pitch. The defense is keying on handling, try to hit a little counter, trap back the other way.
Get it,
Jackson back under center. Goes out wide this time to Hall.
Again, he's
Hall
got room.
cuts it off field.
Oh, he's
still on his feet. He's got Quinn to beat.
Oh, he beat him.
Can he outrun Davy White to the end zone, to the 10, to the 5?
Wow.
Touchdown.
And just like that, they're back.
Yeah, and that was a real nice run there by Hall. And these, Marauders just keep producing great running backs year after year.
64-yarder. Yep.
Yeah, and here comes with a nice cut there, gets some speed, cuts back, beats Quinn, and outruns White. And that's a real nice run there by Hall. The Marauders regain the lead. And Lauren McCracken, one of the great last names, on to attempt the extra point. Snap is down, kick is...
Oh, she squeezed another one over. Yep.
Just over. She's flirting with disaster on those. They got
him
a
through.
little lower last time, but 2 for 2. 14-12. Marauders over the Hillbillies. 7:43 left here in the third quarter.
So just like that, a 48-second drive.
And the cheerleaders doing their traditional push-ups. If we can get them out after every score, the Fredonia or Dunkirk cheerleaders do push-ups for each point. There they are. Some doing a little bit more real push-ups than others.
Hey, they're giving it a shot. They're giving it a
There's
shot.
some good ones. There are some legitimate ones out there. Some really good ones actually.
Yeah.
We'll focus on those ones, but nice job by the cheerleading crew and our camera crew getting some shots.
So Fredonia gets, has a nice drive. It feels, good about the rhythm, and all of a sudden, just bam, just like that, Dunkirk breaks one off and back on top.
Yeah, big plays. Big plays hurt.
If they don't, I guess the theme of if you don't hurt yourself, good things will happen is worked on both of these first 2 drives of the half.
Gullo and Quinn back
Nice
for
kick.
the return. Quinn all the way back to about the 10. Nice catch, really.
Yeah.
Tries for the sideline.
Trippy runs him out.
Yeah, good containment, good no cutback lanes there for Quinn, and good special teams play by the Marauders there. Yeah, that's actually a tough way to catch a kickoff.
Yes.
And Trippy and who else is it? Looks like 15 maybe for the Marauders. Did a real nice job, good angle, using the sideline as a defender and got him out of bounds.
And we don't have a 15 on the roster.
There was, there's a penalty. Is that unsportsmanlike?
Did somebody push at the end?
I don't know.
That's what they called it.
Yeah. I didn't see the
Didn't
flag.
look like it.
I didn't see. I mean, it could have been way after the play. We were talking, watching
at the
replays.
50. It could have been at the somewhere else.
Someone yelling something. I don't know.
We don't get a number either.
Yeah, so that is
Do we have time to show? No, they're coming up. Oh, they're walking it off. Do we have time to?
Yeah, I don't know if we can go back and see anything on our end. I didn't notice, but that doesn't mean something didn't happen. We were watching the screen, But that's either way.
Here we
that's
go.
a
Let's see if we
ridiculous
see anything.
mistake by the Marauders here. You score a touchdown. You got the Hillbillies pinned back.
Oh, could he have face masked him?
No.
No, the
It was
flag
a
didn't go
personal-
flying in
yeah,
there. Yeah, you're right.
I don't. It happened.
Had to happen in
after,
midfield.
away,
Somebody cheap
yeah.
shot it or something like that.
Maybe
yeah.
retaliated. Who knows? But that's just an undisciplined penalty, and no excuse for that by the Marauders.
And really gives, I mean,
Yeah, it
really,
changes-
Fredonia, now all of a sudden you're at the 40 starting your drive start instead of the 25. That's a huge 15 yards.
Yeah. Just drives coach crazy when something like that happens.
Going
That's
right back to
right
it.
up the middle. He wasn't touched until 5 yards down the
Yep.
field. Again, that offensive line is doing a great job.
Gain of 8, 7, 8. Yep. Nice start.
Right, there's
Uh-oh.
that's right. It's going back off. Gullo's coming out right in. This is Gullo territory though for a touchdown.
Yeah.
So
52.
for the Marauders, you may not be hoping that's right goes out on this.
He's
Gullo
got some
takes
room.
it, cuts it
he's
out.
got. Boy, he just
And,
quick feet. He just gets
Yep.
going.
And now he is, I would say, definitely over
definitely
100
over 100,
yards
yeah.
after that carry. Good job by the receivers, Kevin Brown and Macan, blocking downfield as well.
Gets him to the 42.
He's still untouched in the last 2 carries.
Clock continues to run at almost to the halfway point of the third quarter.
Oh, he's tackling the backfield there.
Nice.
If Hernandez doesn't get him, there's another. I mean, there was a huge
there's
push
a
on that
big
play.
hole.
Yeah. Hernandez comes from the edge, but look at that push in that running lane. You know, that's a backside. So now if you're looking at that and you're calling plays, you see it end from the backside crashing down in that hard. You try to make him pay for that because there's no containment, obviously, in that scenario.
Again, he's
Yeah,
not
it's right
touched
back in,
5
yeah.
yards easy
Yeah.
before he's touched. Gain of 8.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, not to your right. 6, 7 yards.
He almost
That's-
ran into the. I mean,
Right.
if he doesn't run into, I think it was Hall.
A lot of credit to this offensive line. They
there's-
knock on wood, stayed healthy, and 2, they've played very well. Oh, so we have a pre-snap false start penalty.
I wonder who he's calling that on.
I don't know. Well, it
I
was
saw
an
the
animated
tackle,
call, yeah.
but yeah, it was almost. It's one of the crazy. For all the movement they allow, looking up, getting down, and then resetting. But again, that
I wonder if
penalty
even
now
the
turns
center
into a
moves
third.
the ball illegal or something. You
Yep,
know what I mean?
that's true.
We don't know because we don't hear it, and I didn't see anything, so I don't know what the exact call was, but it could have been. Right back to Atza, right up the middle.
Nothing. Well,
I mean, it was still a positive gain before contact, but
putting
nice
him on,
tackle.
putting
yeah.
him on in fourth down.
So who was that making that tackle? It was a nice.
They got to go for it. I mean, it's not even a question about it.
100%. Let's see, 88. Yep.
It's just the decision they make. Are they going to throw their first pass of the second half?
Yeah, it's Connor Jackowicz that made that tackle. Good pursuit from the backside again. Hernandez and Jackowicz coming basically down the line of scrimmage to make those tackles. Looks like they're going to try to blitz right out the middle, but Helmer is going to throw it.
And he's got him for a
He's got
first.
it. It's gonna,
Yep.
the spot.
Nice play. Took a little bit off of it, too,
Yes,
which
he
was
did.
nice,
I mean, yeah, that was a nice throw. Yo, you're right.
You know, because he's
Trippy
got an arm.
tackled Brown
Yep.
right away. Yo, first down, okay.
Brown did a nice job protecting the
Yeah.
you know, he didn't let Trippy get to the ball, made the catch, you know, first down. Very nice.
Yeah, and the nice thing, too, he didn't try to do something big with it. He just made sure he got that first down, secured the catch, took the hit. It's a good play.
Big play. I mean, 4th and 6. You know,
Yeah.
That's, you know,
Down by
at the
2.
high school level, executing that slant is always tough, and they'll probably go right back to the run. Ooh, did he leave early? Nope. I thought Story went early.
That's right, bounces, does not get around that corner.
Good
But,
gain, though.
yeah,
Big
another
6-7 yards. Yep, 7 at least.
Yeah, really, the only chance so far the Marauders had to stop them was really direct result, the false start by Fredonia, making it.
Yeah, they're just churning off.
Yeah, right.
Now they've got that rhythm, you know, that you're looking for.
And you're wearing down that defense
Yeah,
play. I mean,
well,
it's
those
tough.
linemen,
Yeah.
Take advantage of them. Ooh, that was a
Yeah, nice job there by Etzrod.
first down, I think. Boy, that was all on him, too.
Yes. That one, we would say he's gone untouched. Garcia hit him at the line of scrimmage, broke that tackle, and dragged 3 other defenders. You're going to see it right here. That was much better defended. There's Garcia.
But he just was going downhill.
Yeah, exactly. Good job keeping those legs going. And here's Story in there for another measurement.
Oh, yeah.
It's cracking me up with these. Rush right there, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little surprised they're allowed out of the huddle.
Inches.
I think they're trying to talk Allen. Come on, can't you just screech it out a little bit? You know.
Can't imagine. Look at what
he's hoping that they change it now.
Yeah. He's a character. Look at, see what I mean? Do a little dance, have a lot of fun out there. Good for him. It's supposed to be fun.
Been doing it since he's a freshman
Oh,
too.
yeah,
I mean, playing well
absolutely.
at a high level. So third, they got to just. I mean, well, they run the shotgun, so they never go under center.
Right. So you're going to give it to your big
Yep.
back here again?
Yep, twice I think. Although wait
a minute. No.
we got a
Davy
different
White's in at
Davy White in at
quarterback.
quarterback. Is he going to run the sneak?
Then he's definitely running the QB sneak here without a doubt.
That's why they put him. Yeah, put the big body in. There it is, and more. Boy, the line just gave that shove again. I know I don't want to beat that dead horse, but man, oh man. It's our first 3 first down drive. Or no, second. Oh no, it was 2 first downs and a touchdown in the first on the first drive.
Have more first downs this half than the entire
Yes. Oh yeah.
first half. I will say that. Helmer back in at quarterback. Atzrott back in at running back. Oh no, that's Gullo.
Yep.
And good job there by the Marauder defense. Garcia is in there once again. You can see all those interior linemen and Marauders just getting up slower and slower after every play. It wears you down. You got these big, heavy linemen leaning on you, pounding on you, and then you got Atzrott running at you at 100 miles per hour. And then when they take him out, you got this little scat back that's
just is accelerating. Yeah.
Now Atzrott is back in. 2nd and 9.
Oh,
Pass
look at that.
play here, and a little miscommunication.
Mix it up a little bit, I guess, right? Ran it. It looked like he was open. One guy turned one way, and I think you're right. Miscommunication. The receiver turned inside, and the quarterback thought he was going outside.
Or at least a little deeper or something. Yeah, just a little. But again, you got a new quarterback.
So now we got a big 3rd and 9.
And so Davy White is back in the game at quarterback. This is real interesting to see. I know there's a lot of controversy about him playing quarterback with the injuries. But you know he's running it here, and he does. And he runs over the first guy.
Boy, interesting. I love the call. Power football is power football. Now they got it to a manageable 4th down.
Yeah.
4th and 4. Yeah. They're going to run the same play, right? Maybe go outside on this one. Look for the wide side. Oh, they got him.
There's a late flag coming in.
Well, I think it's Dunkirk. I mean, unless there was a flinch, I mean, he's definitely stepped across. I thought he'd have the chance to get back. Yep,
Offsides,
there's the first down. Boy, that was a gift.
Well. So now it's 1st and goal for the Hillbillies, looking to regain the lead.
They are just making it simple, right? Line it up and punch him in the face, I guess. Here comes
White's
Davey. Yep.
running again.
I mean, they're going to catch on.
Garcia hits him this time.
Now they got to give the forward motion, right?
Yes, you get.
I mean,
a late flag here. It's definitely after the whistle.
He's pointing to Dunkirk. I don't know if that means move back. Something. Yep.
And I did see official talking to. Oh no, they might just be pushing back. You're fine. Let's see, it's a big call here.
Right. If it goes against Fredonia, it's. Yep.
Against Dunkirk.
Not as big a call there, only because it's still. But I didn't see much.
But again, who knows what was said?
Correct.
Or whatever behind. It's just undisciplined there. Twice we've seen that this half.
Way off the play. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just saw Nathaniel Garcia make a big play, throw White backwards, and just to see somebody trailing the play, earn him a 15-yard penalty or a half the distance penalty in this case.
So this time White's staying in at quarterback, but you got Atrot behind him now. It's not empty backfield.
Interesting.
Well, and the nice thing about this is, okay, what are we doing?
Here we go. Look at this camera work. Look at this camera work. We're right on the ball. That's super job.
Absolutely. What Coach Gomez is doing here, he's asking for an explanation of the penalty.
Yep.
Who was on, what was said, what happened, why didn't the other guy get it too, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, you can't correct it if you don't know what happened, but you should be saying to your players, why are we doing that too? Like, let's be a little smarter.
I mean, that's next step. First, I got to get the real truth, you know.
What happened, and then let's correct it. And he is talking to.
I was going to say he's coaching.
Right now. Yep, absolutely. So well done there. Again, he wasn't out there screaming at the officials. He just wanted to know what happened. Nothing wrong with that.
Especially big penalty. Yeah.
Yeah.
White kept it.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh, look at
Gets
that.
away
Breaks
from
away.
one. Still on his feet.
He's in. He's in.
Ball's
loose. Wait a second. Who's got it? This is crazy. And was he across before? Safety? Wait, it can't be a safety.
Can't be a safety.
Unless it went
Be
out.
A touchdown?
Yeah.
Or is
touchback. There, he changed it.
Dunkirk got it.
Or it went out of the end zone, one or the other, but yes.
Yeah. If it goes out of the end zone, it would be a safety. And this isn't the first time we've seen it. He's struggling. That ball's so loose. And it's hard to see. You guys are behind.
Boy, I'd love to see an end zone line camera.
Yeah. But you could see that ball just waving and all that traffic off his body. And that's he's
can we
working
do it
hard,
again?
hard. Yeah, can we see that again, guys?
We got time. Boy, what a missed opportunity for Fredonia. They had a beautiful drive, got it right down. White had a wonderful run. I mean, he was tackled for a loss at the 10, and he broke several tackles, fought his way down, but unfortunately lost the ball. So now they got it on the 20 coming out. Another fumble. So with 52 seconds left in the quarter, Dunkirk's got to be thinking about, let's grind some time.
Yeah, they
All again with a carry.
Yeah, and Hall's definitely, I would say, at this point, outgained Hanlon, wouldn't you? Not having unofficially.
Hanlon had that huge. Wait, no.
No, Hall's had the long ones.
Yeah. Yeah, he's absolutely on that. Just on that one run alone, that was a what was it, 64?
Yeah, and I think because I unofficially just got word that Atzerott had 78 in the first half, so really I think Fredonia must have two backs over 100 yards at this point with Atzerott's runs in this third quarter as well. But Marauders, they got to get a first down or two. They can't give the ball back after that turnover to a tired defense. You know, you got to get that back. Bryce Bacher in there on that play. A negative play there. Not much out the middle this Fredonia defense is giving right now. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Dunkirk hanging on to a lead, 14-12. Both teams had one touchdown in the quarter. Fredonia flirted with two, but a big fumble into the end zone recovered by the Marauders. Stop that.
What a difference. 3 drives in that quarter. Well, I guess we started the 4th drive. But really, I mean, Fredonia controlled the ball, controlled play. Dunkirk broke off the big play, but the fumble killed him.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ken.
No, you're fine, man. Yeah, I mean, good for the Marauders making that play to save that touchdown, but if this game continues at this pace, with Fredonia moving the ball the way it is, Marauder really had one big play offensively that quarter, gave up a touchdown, really, in all right, should have probably given up 2, although they made the play to stop it. They got to do more offensively in this fourth quarter to be able to finish this game. Or, you know, you would think Fredonia is still going to be able to run down.
At this point, we got to see Fredonia finish. I mean, they haven't finished drives. They, fumbles and mistakes.
That's fair. That is definitely fair. Fredonia has to stay out of their own way with the mistakes. But the way they ran the ball in that third quarter, that really wears out a defense. So if you give the ball right back again, how do you recover as a defensive line after that beating they just took?
Well, it's 3rd and 8, so it looks like it could happen. And here they're looking to dial up something. We got an empty backfield? Is that right?
No, I think Jackson's under center.
Oh, okay.
You know, that screen, you brought it off, we saw at the end of the second quarter. Might not be a bad play here because you know
great play right now. Up 5 on Dunkirk.
Yeah, false start. Now we're really, looks like it was going to be a little rollout play action pass was the call there. Look at these guys. I mean, in business, a little chilly for that type of.
We had a whole section of those.
Yeah.
I'm not taking my shirt off if it's warm out, but we had the whole section at the Giants game where they went with the shirts off. All right, here we go.
Back under centers, Jackson.
Long way to go, 3rd and 13.
Tight formation, motion. This looks like the same play they had dialed up before. Jackson's rolling
try to
out.
throw it behind. Oh!
Well, that might have been interference. That was close. It was close.
Yeah, and he has a right to the ball.
But he can't go through the guy. Let's see. Let's take a look.
Yeah. It's real close.
Yeah. I think he was there a little early.
Yeah.
It's not blatant. It's not like way I was wondering the official might throw it there. I think he was.
He was early.
He was at least going for the ball.
But I was going to say, right, made it, went for that ball and.
But you still can't climb a guy's back going for the ball.
Sarge, I said it was a penalty, my man.
Right.
I get Sarge yelling at us over here. No, I think it was there just
a tough call, though. I mean, it was not an easy. It was not like we're not sitting there saying, "Oh my God, he totally blew that."
Line drive punt here.
Get it out there. That was good. He's got to field this.
Oh, nice. Yeah. There you go. Back at about the 44. Gets away from
he used
the
that
first
spin move he was using before. Oh boy, good coverage.
Yes, it was.
Because when he beat those first 2, I thought he was going to have some room.
Yeah,
and really good coverage coming up with the second wave.
There we go. That's Quinn, Jamison Quinn. We were talking about the penalty. Those extra hops gave the coverage team time to get down there, but yeah, that's good containment there.
Yep.
What was that? 80. It was a real nice play to keep Quinn from getting that sideline.
About a 30-yard, 20, 29-yard net, I guess.
Good job by the Hillbillies defense there, forcing
Right on the 50.
3 and out.
Yep.
And now, like you said, they have to
finish.
He's in. That's right, with a big run on first down. Still pushing the pile forward for a first down.
Gain of 13 or so. They just,
Right
that
up the
was
gut.
just
Yeah.
power football.
Nothing fancy here, just straight ahead right at this Marauder defense.
Oh, we got somebody down. A couple guys down on the same.
Yeah, 2 Marauders. I was about to say, that's Garcia, 1, the big nose
They don't want to
tackle.
lose him. I mean,
No.
he's had a nice game on both ends.
And it wears you out.
Yeah,
You
well,
know,
this looks like
yeah.
this looks like a cramp.
The one close, whoever's down closer to us, definitely looks like a cramp.
Yep.
It looks like Coach Gomez might be out there stretching him a little. Actually, maybe both are. I can't tell if.
It certainly looks like they're working it as opposed to mobilizing or anything like that. Immobilizing.
Yeah, probably, but yeah, big man like Garcia's been in nonstop in the middle, offensively and defensively. A game like this is gonna wear on the body.
I don't know how many times my son came home from a Fredonia game so sore and cramped.
Yeah, the adrenaline is sucking it out of you
Yep.
as well. Yep.
And I still don't have a number on this closer player with the pink socks and gloves. I don't know. It's 9. Okay, number 9.
Hall, he's been
Kingston Hall.
he's had a busy day today.
Yeah. And
He's moving though. He's fine.
I think,
Just had to get the cramp up, but I think he's got to sit one.
Both have to come out too.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hall.
Ooh,
been
Garcia
all
looks
over the
more
place.
like an injury than a. Yeah, he's coming off a little more tender. Yeah, they cannot. They don't want to lose him, boy. I'll tell you.
And they're. Yeah, he's got. I still wonder if that might be a cramp. It's just
Right.
still like really cramping up because they wouldn't be stretching it out there for Coach. I twist my knee, or
Yep.
something like that. And that's the trainer too, so it's not an inexperienced medical field. So.
Yeah, he's getting more solid on his feet as he's coming.
But that problem's not going to go away or just be sudden either. It's going to be your stop.
Well, and I'll tell you what, you got 2 starters,
Yeah.
two active starters on the bench this play.
Yeah, so you're going to keep having more of that as this game goes on, and if Fredonia continues to run play after play, pounding out the middle like that.
Boy, he is on an island out here. If they could, I mean, I run the ball. But
Yeah, there's no reason not to at
They've
this point.
really
Make
got-
them stop it. Oh, free snap penalty here.
That was a flag on the field.
I don't think he went forward, did he?
I
Must have.
I don't know who
I'd like to see that.
who that was on. It was obviously a false start against the offense, but it's the only bad part without having microphones on the official or something,
Right.
or knowing what number, it's hard when you're watching on a play like that. Like, who was it on? And someone very well might have moved. I'm not saying otherwise. We just don't know.
Correct.
There's a sideline view. Players getting checked out down there.
Hall still off. Garcia go back in? I didn't see. Still on. Yep, still off.
That's right again. Up the middle. Patient run. Good run on first and
5.
15. Yeah.
Yep.
Letting the linemen do their thing.
That's right. Oops. That's right. Up the middle of the line of scrimmage.
So gain of about 5. Got the false start back. Second down.
Down to 10.
Yeah, and if you're Fredonia, why would you do anything different
Right.
but
You
power?
pound away.
Right. I mean, maybe on a
It's
second
working.
one you might take a shot, but otherwise you're just going.
Right.
And that's what they do this time. The right tackle. That's really the only time they've stopped the run is those ends crashing from the outside, pursuing down line of scrimmage. A nice play there by Hernandez, keeping Atzrott from behind. And we
It's the
see-
second time he's done
Yeah,
that at
exactly.
least. Just
In '88, his counterpart did it one time their last drive as well.
So now a little more challenging. 3rd and 9.
Well, Davy White coming back in at quarterback.
Has Ezra with him, though. Dunkirk again, way up. 10 players in the box.
Went for the hard count again, and
I would think that it's got to be on Fredonia, right? Because doesn't. Nope.
unless they
I would
make
think Dunkirk
contact.
would have the
Fredonia
right to
moves
get back.
after they step across.
I think that is the key. You're trained now. As soon as somebody steps across, poke your head up so that you get it.
Right.
Well, that changes the game to 3rd and 5. Now you're in 2-down territory and you can just pound away again. Yeah, that's a huge penalty. Gave him back the 5.
Yeah.
Davy, nice fake. Hold on to it. Real nice fake.
Yeah. Well, that's a benefit when you have both of them can run and threat to run. The fake really works. Yeah, they tried to tackle Atzrot without the ball there.
Yep. Another 1st down.
And now it looks like got a Fredonia player cramping.
Yep, same thing.
That's Sammy, I believe. Atzrot. Oh no, Davy White. Sorry, not.
I thought it was. I was looking at it.
I just saw the 2 starting. I forgot that Davy was out there in offense.
So now first and 10. What are they at the 17? We'll see Helmer back in at quarterback, obviously.
So White is off, so that means Brady Helmer will definitely be back in at quarterback because he has to go out.
It's not in the cooking or the serving, it's in the prep. Because whenever we do Juneteenth, I put in about 12 to 14 hours prepping food. Do nothing but prepping food. I tell people that.
Then somebody throws it on the grill, cooks for 2 minutes, and they say, "Great job with it to the grill," you know.
Yeah.
It's about 12 hours prepping food.
Yeah.
So after the cramp and White run, first down, ball is at the 15-yard line of the Marauders. Fredonia down by 2. Helmer and Atzrot in the backfield. Quinn goes in motion, hands off to Atzrot. Nice stiff arm.
Yep. Boy, he just made that on his own there. Because after the stiff arm, he had a little bit of room, but like I said, he runs downhill.
Yes, he does. And that's
so now there's 8.5 minutes left. Fredonia knocking on the door. This really, you start to think, hey, they got to get points on this drive. Although Dunkirk hasn't done anything to give us any confidence they're going to chew some time.
No.
No timeouts yet. Both teams have all 3. Uh-oh. It's on the
fumble.
There they go. It's on the ground. We got people. Boy, they're going to have to dig for this one.
Fredonia dodged the bullet
oh boy, that was a bouncer too. That wasn't just
3rd down now.
Trying to beat themselves the best they can.
And here comes White back in the ball game.
So 3rd and 5. White, we've everybody. Dunkirk's way up. White
has the carry, and he's going to be short.
Boy, I thought his momentum was going to take the pile, but somebody made a nice job there on, Dunkirk. Let's see who that is getting up off the bottom. 88, a couple good plays today, but yeah, he stopped that momentum, and now it's a big fourth.
Yes, it is. Huge down right
Call a
here.
timeout here to get it right, or do you just, nope, they're going to line it up?
I don't think you give Dunkirk any more chance to rest. I think you go.
Right.
You're going to.
White going to keep it again?
Tried the hard count. It didn't work. Personally, I give it to Atzrott, personally.
Yeah.
He's your best player. It's fourth and
Boy, there's a lot of room.
3.
I mean, I don't know if you want to go wide at this point, but there's a lot of room out there.
Yeah, you could do that pitch play to the left, but Atzrott's on the wrong side of White for that. And they're going back to White.
He's in. Yep. And I guess it's the Josh Allen syndrome, right? If you're going to snap it to Davy White, you got an extra blocker with Atzrott going in there.
Absolutely.
And he really put a nice block on there.
Man, that ball is still so
loose.
Yep. Like, half the times at least he's going to fumble in those tight runs. I don't know. I mean, good for White. He got the touchdown there. Fredonia takes the lead 18-14. And you're probably, you got to go for 2 again here to try to get it to a 6-point lead.
Yeah, there's no sense in not going for 2 at this point.
They're 0 for 2 so far.
Now, both times they've tried a little anything but power, I guess. Wide, empty backfield, just White. 5 across.
Empty
Quinn
backfield.
Quinn in motion? Nope. I thought he looks.
Oh, do we get delay a game? And that's exactly what it is. That's unexcusable there.
Yeah, you got to be ready, right? We know there. You got your 3 or 4 calls. We got a light rain coming down now.
I thought so.
Yep. Doesn't seem to be enough to affect the game. I don't think it's going to slop the ball up, but there is a little bit of a rain coming down.
I think it can make it much sloppier anyway.
Might help. Yeah, no kidding. Might help with the cramping.
Yeah. Drink the rain.
Yeah, 6.5.
Still going for 2, still empty backfield. Still seems to be some confusion. Atzrott's looking at the sideline with his arms out like, what's the play?
Yeah. They're going to get another one?
And they're going to call timeout.
Oh, boy. That's not the best timeout I've ever seen either. Especially because it's if they get it, I mean, I guess it's important to get that 6-point lead to force Dunkirk to have to get the extra point.
But how do you still not have the play called after all that time?
You just gave too much time. You got it, yeah.
If you're going to call timeout, call before you get the delayed game penalty.
Right.
That's where the timeout should have been called.
Interesting. Timeout.
Well, the good news is anyone can win this game still. It's a close game. It's been entertaining in weird way, in ugly way, right? Because there's been some big plays. You never know what's going to happen on every snap.
Balls bouncing everywhere, right? Yeah. Yeah, if you came looking for pretty, you didn't get it. But if you came looking for play hard So when our wives love this game. It was a really good game. It was so exciting. Oh man. Right. They just saw the ball bouncing around. Here we go. So they're spread. It's still spread. He's looking to throw it.
Throws the
Throwing
back
the fade. He's got him.
Quinn.
Got him.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion.
Yep.
Is good. Yep. So good ball there by White. And the 2-point conversion
makes
good.
the timeout a good timeout.
Yeah. But that
I hear you.
play isn't that hard to get going.
Right. That's one of your 3 plays that you call when you know.
Yeah. So that was big though, the 6 points. Now if Dunkirk does score, they either have to make that extra point, which McCracken has hit 2 of them, but they were close.
Snuck them over the bar.
2 for 2. They look like she boomed them deep and over in the scorebook, but we know they were close.
It's funny because when I've watched her warm up a couple of times on the sidelines, and the ball goes up. It has a trajectory.
And now the rain is really starting to come down, which makes that ball even harder to hang on to. Makes it harder for an extra point. Things like that. So let's see. Fredonia.
So 6:24.
20-14. Plenty of time.
Yes.
We just haven't seen really, even though with 3 touchdowns
Dunkirk is they had the 64-yard touchdown and then a quick 3 and out. So they've only ran
5 plays.
Yeah.
It was like second
Yeah.
play they scored. They
Yeah.
literally had 5 plays in the
Yeah.
second half. And we haven't seen Dunkirk do a drive all the way down the field. Look at the. I don't know if we know what's on that camera. There you go. But he definitely got a good view of the rain down
and the
there.
field is getting slick.
And you can see,
And then the bad news is it's getting slick, and
what's the delay?
that's the problem. Is right now, if it rained for an hour, you get used to the field, but it is going to be slick out there.
Aiden Shikansky's kicking off, short kick this time, fielded right around the 20.
Oh.
Ball's down. And
no.
is that effect of the rain or not? But that's end up being a perfect kick.
After Giovanni Santiago fielded it, I have a feeling that all the other fumbles made him say, "I'm just going to sit on this thing."
Yeah, right.
So,
But when in doubt, that's what
Yep.
you do. You don't turn it over there. You can't score without the ball.
so they're going to start on the 26 or 27, 26 it looks like.
So real tight,
Yep.
2 tight end formation.
Yeah, they're running the ball here.
Up back, a pitch out to Hanlon. And Atra, I can't believe Hanlon got as far as he did after that. He was hitting the backfield.
It was also the pitch was almost it was not clean.
Did end up gaining a yard. It could have been a loss of 2 easily. Hanlon's got that. He almost turns sideways and knifes. Reminds me, not to Zeddy Williams' level, but if you ever watched Zeddy Williams running back for Silver Creek years ago, he would use that lacrosse slice and dice and turn sideways and be able to just nudge through the line of scrimmage like that. And Hanlon has a little bit of that style too. Right back to Hanlon. Up the middle here, tough ground.
Big decision now for Coach Gomez. He's got a 3rd and 7. They really haven't had 3rd and 6 maybe. They haven't gotten anything going. They really can't afford to
punt it on 3 and out.
To just 3 and out it.
Not with the way Fredonia's been running the ball against their defense. This is a crucial third down for the Marauders.
It's just great,
And this rain doesn't help being able to throw the ball and catch the ball by any means.
So we got that same 2 tight end, fullback. We got the I formation. They're going to pitch it.
Reverse.
Oh, little reverse. Is he going to throw it? Oh, nope. He's in trouble.
That's right, stayed home. Great play by Sammy. And big loss.
Man.
He's had nowhere to go.
Got to punt the ball now.
If Attrot wasn't there, honestly, the rest of but they all ran by him.
No, don't do this.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What happened?
He called a timeout.
Oh.
I mean, you're not going to do anything but punt the ball right now, right? I mean, there's not a 20, 14. So you're not going to do a 4th and 14 at this point. You got 4:31. You had 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
You punt the ball. You play defense. You call your timeouts.
Yeah.
Calling it here on a play that we know, I mean, I guess you did save a few clicks of the clock.
But you could have punted it quickly.
Yes.
You don't have to take forever to punt.
Yes.
Where the offense can run the clock all the way down before they snap.
Right.
I agreed. It's been sloppy.
Yep.
It's been sloppy all game. And that was a little bit sloppy there as well.
And if you were going to try something, hey, we're going to try a fake punt. This is the time to, you can't do it after the timeout.
Right. We're going to set this up. They'll never suspect that. You might as well be out there drawing it up, telling them where players are going to go.
Might have been,
And Fredonia's not
they're
even.
going. They're going for it.
Oh,
Boy, oh boy.
I guess if you're going to go for it, you'd call timeout.
Yep. I mean, I give him credit. I just don't know if it's the. Oh, no. Okay, he's got it. Still should look to throw. Zip. Nice sidearm throw. Oh, almost picked by Quinn, but nice defense. Came in at the last minute. I thought he had him. A really nice little sidearm flick by. But that'll turn it over on downs.
And that's going to hurt. The way Fredonia has run the ball at this point, getting the ball where they did, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, Jackson made like I said, picked the ball up,
Yeah.
scrambled, flicked that, was a right-on throw, and if Quinn doesn't come over right in time, I think they got that catch.
It was in the air a long time because he threw across his body, but yeah. Helmer back in at quarterback, Atzrott behind him. No surprise here. Going to Atzrott in the handoff. He's spinning, still driving that pile
First down,
forward.
let's see. If they get a first down, they can run, 35 a play.
I mean, they have to stop him. If they stop him here, they have a chance. If they don't, it becomes a 2-score game.
Oh, if they score, it's over.
Yeah,
they got to.
yeah.
If they get a first down, I'm trying to decide if that's the.
No, I think they'd have a chance because they still have 2 timeouts they could call, but that would be hard, and they would get it deep in their own territory.
White back in at quarterback. Funny, they're alternating quarterbacks at this point. Something's going on the sidelines that they're hot about. It's going to be close. Oh, I thought it was a face mask at the beginning, but it looked like his whole head jerked.
Yeah, his whole body did turn around, whether it was from a jersey grab or a face
horse
mask
collar or something.
Yeah, he's a player. Is there someone down? Well, face mask. It was a face mask. Yep.
So that's going to put, let's see, 3:29 left. They're first and goal at the 9. So they've got to, I guess I would think they've got to call timeout after the first play.
Yeah.
And then maybe you see what happens on the second and call it on the third. But
I mean, every play they make a tackle, I think they have to call it. Like, right? I mean, just.
Well, I don't know if because you're not going to let them have third and dictate, but I guess perhaps. So, Davy White, I got to, now you'd say, hey, I'm going to let White carry it because I don't want to have a handoff. But White's been carrying it loose. He's dropped it a couple times.
All season, too, yeah.
So.
Not. He turned the wrong way, or Atzrott went the wrong way, one or the other. Now you call timeout instantly.
Yeah, this is the timeout.
Yeah.
Nope, they're not going to.
They're not?
Because that would have been, because now they might even throw it, and an incomplete will stop it.
Or there's a fumble, or they score the next play.
Yeah.
You call timeout now. There's no reason not to. You have to.
Analytics guys would,
I don't think so, analytics.
They'd say, call the timeout?
Yeah. This play, you never know what's going to happen for the next play.
And
you
want to give yourself some time, because they're taking it.
As they should run it all the way down.
I'm trying to see where the play clock. Oh, we don't see it.
We don't have a play clock. Yeah, you just wait till the officials start counting.
Yeah.
And that'll tell you when they have to snap it. But
see, this is all.
Right,
Gotta call 2 timeout. They gotta call that one.
Back to Atzrott.
Oh, it's loose. Yep, that ball went loose. I don't know who's got it, but it was definitely a fumble.
But that would be reason to call that timeout.
Yes.
They fumble it there. You have there's just no.
You lost almost a full minute.
It was loose, but Atzrott got it back. Now
lost a full minute.
Yeah. All right. So obviously, but again, they could score in the next play. There could be a fumble, whatever. Why you save more time by calling them. Now, granted, if they called it in the first 2, it ends up being. Because on 4th down, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
look at the rain. You can see, folks, how the rain has really come on. The last
from
5
nothing,
minutes.
yeah.
And then you also see, thanks to DFT for sponsorship and helping out with some of this fine equipment that the fine crew has tonight, using it with Chip Rewald. We got Eric Johnson here, Jackson Hickey, amongst others, doing a fantastic job. Putting this broadcast on. Thanks for Western New York Athletics as well for simulcasting our broadcast. We do really appreciate that relationship with Frank Rolfe and his crew.
Yeah, boy, if you could, down in the classroom where they're set up, it was impressive. They got 2 or 3 screens up. They're, working it. Yeah.
No, it looks legitimate. That's for sure. As long as we don't screw it up too much, the
We do
crew's
our
doing
best.
a great job. So it's going to be third down after the timeout. There's 1:52 on the clock. Fredonia is up by 6. Looking to make it a 2-score game here, obviously. It's third and goal with 5 yards to go. White at quarterback, Atzra at running back to his left.
Boy, the ball's been on the floor so much.
And it's going to be White again carrying the ball.
Touchdown.
And he is going to score.
Boy, he just worked his way through. Nice run, picked his spots, but the line just blew that back.
Absolutely. And that's a big score for the Hillbillies. That's the second 2-score lead with 1:48 left. Dunkirk has 1 timeout remaining. Crazier things have happened, but it's not going to be an easy comeback now for the Marauders. Good block by Atzrod. Good job by the line.
Yeah, they just moved him out. It was a nice job picking his spots, but that was an easy
And
one.
Aiden Shikansky's on to attempt the extra point here. Quinn holding. Snap a little low. Quinn gets it down, though, but it's blocked. Score will remain 26-14.
I wonder why they didn't. I mean, not that there's a risk, but going for the two
would make it 28.
would put it. Yeah,
It would seem like you'd go for 2 there.
right.
I
The
have
one
no
doesn't
idea.
do anything for you.
Right. 1, no, it doesn't.
No, 2 at least it stretches it to a 2-score. You know, a full 2-score.
Yeah, you're up by 14, dead
Yeah.
even. I think you go for 2 there personally as well. But nonetheless, it's 26-14. Fredonia has, minus the fumble into the end zone, has done
Dominated the second half.
the running game.
I mean,
It's
Dunkirk
just-
had one big play. You know, great 64-yard run, touchdown. But other than that, I don't think they've generated 25 yards in offense.
They really haven't got a first down because a touchdown is a touchdown, right?
Correct.
They ran
Yeah,
one
they
play,
do not
got
have
a touchdown.
Do not have a first down
3
this
and
half.
out, and then they went for it on 4th down in their first set of downs
Yeah.
and didn't get it their last possession. So
Yeah.
great job by the Fredonia defense. Great job by the front in the box, the trenches. Fredonia definitely has won that side of this game.
And what a
hands down.
fast game, clockwise, and just, you know, I mean, they just,
2 hours and 20 minutes, yeah.
yeah, but halftime was long. I mean, I think, I don't know, it just seems that there has not been, you know, there's some penalties, but even those have been to a minimum.
Yeah. Owen Rush back on to kick the kickoff for the Hillbillies this time. High
Big boot.
kickoff.
They need
right
something
around
here.
the
Oh,
that
no.
went right.
Run it. There you go. Make a play. All right. What do you got in your bag now? Let's see.
It's Hall on the return. I mean, after dropping some, actually had a decent
Yes.
return. Or, broke some tackles. Didn't panic.
Well, it is that time.
You got it. You have to go to the air here. One timeout left, down 2 scores.
You can't run. You can't have a play less than a 25. You got to chunk it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nice thing, first down, stop the clock temporarily and let you run up and spike it.
Right.
You can do that, but running is out, and Jackson's in.
They were short a guy.
Shotgun,
There they go. Now they got the
trips.
trips. They got to heave it to those trips, right, and hope for something good to happen.
No, it's again they.
Oh
go
no!
the middle and White. picks it
Davey
off.
White has all of a sudden a big game, 3-touchdown game.
Yeah.
10-5 touchdown.
I think that's going to see a steady head out to the exits. Boy, oh boy, big, what a turnaround.
Yeah.
It's gone, since that crazy end of the first half where we weren't quite sure what was going on. We never saw, like I said, Dunkirk didn't get a first down, didn't really generate, like I said, besides the 64 yards, I don't think they got another 20 yards in offense.
Once again, let's see who's on. It's a different kicker this time. Can you see a number?
24 maybe? Is that possibility.
Charles Domenico on to attempt the extra point, and his kick is going to be blocked.
Holy crow.
The special teams, the extra point, which was so automatic the last few years, when you got new kickers out there, and inexperience, it's struggled a little bit this year for Fredonia, but it's still nice to have these different guys out here, soccer players. There was 4 soccer players on the team this year, which is great, and keep working at it. You got all off season to get that better. I think at least 2 of them anyway are juniors.
So both teams are looking to, both teams came in hot, having a couple of big games, and first half, sloppy, but close, and certainly neither team took control. But boy, oh boy, this second half has just been, all Fredonia. One play Dunkirk can hang its hat on, and other than that, it's, offensively, defensively, and really, you started out the game talking about it, and I think really true that the offensive line, both sides of the ball, offensive and defensive line, just really dominated play. If we're, it's hard not to give, if you're giving a player the game, it's hard not to, Davy White had 3 touchdowns in to seal the win, but boy, I could see giving the offensive line the kudos.
Yeah, don't forget Sammy Atzrod too. He had a
big
ton
game,
of yards
big
out there
game.
as well.
Yep.
He didn't have the touchdowns.
Also had a great game on defense.
Well, Gaines here with a nice return.
Yep. He's
still
not giving
on
up.
his
He's got a
feet.
chance. Unfortunately, it'll be too little, too late. That's a legitimate block. I was hoping that, yeah. Boy, really made a lot out of nothing on that.
Yeah. No, he just kept going. And
Yep, picking his way.
a lot of missed tackles on
Here
that.
comes, yeah. Oh.
1:13 remaining. Dunkirk does have 1 timeout left. Is Trippy in at quarterback now, or? Okay, he came in late. Oh, Jackson's still in there. Okay. He's one of the last guys to come in the huddle, which often means he's the guy who just got the play call. It's not really
Yeah, or they don't usually run the 4-1,
Yeah, so Jackson's back to throw under pressure from
He's still got
pocket.
time. Yep. He's got him. Oh, he was so open. It's one of those experience things. He could have set himself. I think he had so much room. Set, throw.
Yeah.
Although he also had a ton of real estate. He could have ran to the time,
I mean,
the
Trippy was
sideline.
definitely open. If
Yeah. Makes the throw.
the rain looks like it kind of lit up here a little bit. Not for it
Yeah.
soaked everything.
Yeah, it's coming down, but it is not as heavy. You're right.
But yeah, a couple times you see Jackson not quite get his feet underneath
Yep.
him to make some throws tonight.
I wonder if the knee bothers him. Oh,
That pass is broken up. I believe that's Brown. Yep. No, 27. New number. That is Logan Ritter, who's out there at defense for Fredonia, making a nice play.
getting ready to be ready for next year.
Yeah.
Both teams have a decent amount of juniors and the few sophomores and freshmen on this team, but both have a good number of juniors. So, the experience hopefully will help them.
Sure. Hall looks like it might have a nice.
Now, why are they
senior
in
year.
the?
Back under center, looking
Jeez,
pitch
I
to
guess-
Hall. Nice run here again by Hall, still on his feet, still going, dragging the pile. Late flag. Would that be a face mask at that point?
Horse collar, maybe.
Oh, that too. Right. Probably more likely a horse collar than face
Here we
mask.
go.
You're
Here he
right.
goes. Fredonia putting a lot of new bodies in there.
Let's see here.
I don't see. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know what that would be that late.
Right.
We're watching the replay and missed what.
Nope. I think they're still straightening it out because there was a penalty. Right. They're still walking it off.
Let's see. Oh, well, it was on Fredonia, whatever.
Yes.
Face mask. It was face mask. There we go.
Must have come over. Yeah, here it is. Still not sure
Great
where.
job by Hollis
Yeah.
keeping his feet moving. We were talking about Atzra earlier. Maybe.
Oh, right there as he
there.
came over the top, maybe.
Hanlon
will
to
get
the
one.
outside.
Yep.
And, he's going to jog
Little
in.
something, yeah.
43 seconds left. And that will be, I believe that's his 7th touchdown on the year. Or 8th. He has 7 now. He's 8th touchdown on the season.
Now they're going
He
to.
did 34 yards coming in the game to get 1,000, so I'm guessing
I mean,
he
it
would have
is-
gone over 34.
Yeah. Yeah, now the onside kick, I would assume.
Yeah, you have to. McCracken.
Better
3
that
for
time. A little more
3,
room, yeah.
Lauren McCracken, 3 for 3 tonight, the junior kicker.
Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Going to jumping jacks this
Yeah.
time.
Sarge letting him off the hook, changing it up.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Let's hear it for those cheerleaders.
Okay. Lose volume.
Now, they don't have the same rules like the NFL. They can still load up, right? I believe. Put everybody to one side. Interesting. Not gonna. So McCracken, we'll see if she's kicked well on the extra points. Let's see if she can get the little pop-up going. It seems to be the way, the technique. Oh.
Oh, wait, a flag.
Oh, he threw it at the coach, maybe.
Was that a sideline warning?
I don't know, but he threw it right at him.
What would they be complaining about at this point?
Well, there's always something to complain about, right?
That's 32 to 21, 43
Wait,
seconds.
I just felt like throwing it.
Well,
I guess.
you
I don't.
You can't give a warning. So then the next time.
Interesting.
Yeah, obviously Fredonia is loaded up here to defend against the onside. A lot of linemen in that front row.
Yeah, they've earned the spot. Here it comes. Oh.
Oh, that's a good
Yep.
play right
That
there.
tried to kick it off of somebody.
That was a good recovery there. That's hard to just scoop that ball cleanly. Coming that far.
Because high school kids
Yep.
don't handle the ball.
And they'll get nervous on it. And, yep.
Balls up in there, get that first line, back at the ball instead of where the kid they're supposed to be blocking.
Now you would think here Fredonia could just take a knee.
Yeah, I think they got a knee, right?
They don't have to.
They
but-
fumbled the ball so much that I wouldn't
Yeah.
hand it off.
Well, just right. You don't want anyone to get hurt. You don't want anything serious.
Yeah, they're in a.
that
No, I don't know why
victory
they don't have a. They got to get one of those receivers back at in the.
As long as you're on the line of scrimmage, you should.
No, but I mean, get a
protect.
safety
Yeah, right.
just in
It's
case something happens.
Not the. Yeah, it's not a traditional victory formation by any means. Because usually you have someone back behind, etc.
And,
they might
yeah,
have
Dunkirk
to
only
do
has
it.
one timeout, so it doesn't make
Yeah,
sense to call it.
No. I think they'll have to snap it one more time, and that'll be the ball game. So while we're waiting for that last snap, again, I want to say shout out to the crew tonight. They did a wonderful job, and the Chip Rewald and Frank Wolf and Western New York Athletics, and you, Greg. It's been a pleasure to have you back.
It's good to be back. I missed this doing the games this
Yeah.
year.
And a shout out to DFT for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Go get your fiber to the home, folks. And there's the last snap of the game, and Fredonia wins. And again, it's rivalry night. We talked about at the beginning. This is a game that you do remember and you do appreciate. And there's a lot of friends on the both sides, and you see hugs and
Certainly a different world than it was back in the day
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
between social media and what seems to be a more mobile population, you know, they know each other.
Well, and all these travel sports, and so
Right.
a lot of these guys
They're
even
playing
on different sports, different teams.
Yep.
I know the travel baseball team I ran had 4 or 5 Dunkirk kids on it for years, and they were all great friends with the Fredonia kids and Silver Creek kids and Chautauqua. I mean, it's a real nice thing to make friends from out of town, but you also want to beat your buddy more than anything else too.
Yep.
Because you don't want to lose that trash talk.
So that'll get to Fredonia. That'll get to Fredonia to 500.
Yep.
Heading into the Funky Bowl.
And it will be a home game for Fredonia. And I mean, I actually don't even know who they're playing, so no predictions on that. And the Dunkirk will have a Funk Bowl.
They may get a home game too. I mean,
they'll get a game regardless. Yeah, I don't know if it was announced if they'd have a home game yet or not.
Well, yeah, I think they got to see what else is going on.
Fredonia had clinched a home game already going into this. But first time Fredonia hasn't been in the playoffs for a couple years. Definitely no three-peat, unfortunately, to the stadium.
Yep.
But still, the seniors, if they can go out and win their last 4 games, that's something to at least, hold their heads high for. Again, you still have Dunkirk Fredonia players coming up and hugging you. I mean, it's great to see. It really is.
But boy, what the game? So the game really sloppy game to start. The whole first half sloppy, confusing. Mistake filled. Action packed. 7-6 game, and then Fredonia took the opening kickoff, drove down the field. Didn't a couple of first downs, but once they got, Gullo had another really nifty run for a touchdown, and then Dunkirk answered right back, and that was it. From then on in, it was all Fredonia.
Yeah. I mean, Fredonia's. I guess they had one short field touchdown drive that was a few play, but the other 2 were just a long play, broke a play. But yeah, with that, I think, Greg, we'll sign out. I don't know if we'll be doing any more games this year or not. But either way, like I said, it was great to have you back, and a great job to our crew. And thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm Shannon Davis, Greg Krause. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.